An incorrect summary of Elden Ring, The Moon and Stars by Max0r's. Since so many people enjoyed Max0r teaching me about the lore of Bloodborne, I'm excited to see Max0r teach me about the lore of Elden Ring, because you see, I am actually a professional Elden Ring player, and by that I mean I want to start doing Elden Ring playthroughs on Twitch. So let's just jump right into an incorrect summary of Elden Ring.
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Elden Ring, or as I like to call it, Boomer Band, is a fun new hack and slash and bash and crash my car, developed by Epic Games director Hideo Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the Gaijin. In this adventure, you play as the famous video game's protagonist Elden John as he undergoes many trials and tribulations on his quest to fight
my favorite character in Elden Ring is John Elden Ring,
the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is a little difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such, many challenges await the player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese, spanning a
True. Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club? My God.
gigantic world slightly larger than Africa. We will find many
it is a big world.
secrets, uncover many attractions, and
There's a lot of fingering in Elden Ring.
play the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked
That's a great description of it.
that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
Why did he make it a theme song?
Get shit out! What the dog doing?
So we boot up the game and, silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now I'm free to make my character. Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Of course, this is a FromSoft game, so Spider-Man is here to send us the fuck back to our tutorial, which
There's no excuse. It's not like Grafted Scion is a tutorial boss. You don't actually have to kill him. He's just there to dunk on you. He's there to say, all right, I will make your day a little more annoying.
is a whole lot of fun. You know, just making friends, influencing people, and providing intuitive solutions to the issue of life. And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish the impossible and go outside. Welcome everyone to Limgrave, land of trees, laborious bears upon the trees, and this white person.
Tarnished, if you're lost, how about you start by finding some bitches? Stupid weeaboo wearing ass. When's the last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass? With your weird ass cargo shorts your mama gave you? Look, what I'm trying to say is, your fit is mid, and you get 0 bitches. Fuck out of my sight before I gotta look at those stank ass vans again.
As per the words of our friendly associate, we proceed towards the castle.
So rough, bro. So rough, bro. Unfortunately, you are maidenless.
In search of some bitches.
Whoever wrote the English dialogue, unfortunately, you are maidenless, they knew it was gonna become a meme.
Dark Souls, we sought after the Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring,
I mean, in the defense of Bloodborne, that's a pretty valid plot.
our objective is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl boss. So with nothing else to do,
I love how that's just the vibe in every single Dark Souls game. It's like, we're gonna make believe this is all Doomsday-like, but you really just want to lay on some girl's lap a little.
I guess we'll have to fight this tutorial boss.
Never fight this guy.
He's a little like, this tutorial is on how to flee in fear and, use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies, we must forsake direct combat in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle, at which point they form a violence committee.
This is so annoying. When I first played this game, and I actually tried to kill everyone, I was like, all right, this is just not happening.
Try finger, but hold.
Sup, bitch?
What the fuck?
My name is Melatonin, and if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a quirked-up white boy who can bust it down sexual style, so that I may make him goated with the sauce.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill every demigod on the planet.
Every what?
I'm glad you asked. Long ago, this land was ruled.
Yeah, right. Like, they actually explained the lore in the show. No one can understand in the game. No one can actually understand Elden Ring lore by Elden Ring, all right? Literally. If you understood the lore from playing the game, I'm just gonna say it. You're a liar. You did not understand the Elden Ring lore by playing the game. You understand the lore by watching freaking Vtube video on YouTube, and he starts explaining to you how the merchants have a more tragic backstory than I got some of it. Yeah, my butt cheeks you got some of it noble. You did not get any ounce of lore, okay? You were like, yes, now I went from no bitches to bitches. That's all you got out of the game. You're not gonna try to convince me that you understood why doing anything did anything, all right? Like, think about it, all right? What's going on here? What's the rune of death? You think by playing the game you understand what the rune of death is? To unlock death, huh? Well, you didn't understand a word of that.
Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so badly that he left the fucking universe. Now her power.
Did you understand that there are outer gods controlling every ounce of this story? Did you understand that even these demigods, they're not like the actual rulers. All of them are ruled by outer gods, like the moon and stars, or like the scarlet rot god that manifested as Melania. Like, you got any of that? The fact that when the rune of death was stolen, it killed Godwyn the Goldwyn's soul, and it killed Ronnie's body, which is why now Ronnie's in like this puppet waifu.
The Amazon gift card is shattered, and her athletic scions are holding a contest to see who can die the least.
So God comes back when I kill them.
No, but you get to keep the gift card. These are the faces of evil, who have all claimed a shard of the card. Some seek glory, others redemption, and one is just really attracted to his younger brother.
Hey, oh, whoa, you're just gonna call out Genshin players like that?
Wait, what the fuck?
And after countless weekends at university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to rise from their tilted towers and achieve one final victory royale.
No.
Jake Paul, bastard of the Badlands.
Dude, I freaking love Max0r's so much.
The ever-wet skelly sleeper, the crazy caca consumer, and least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there like a doubt?
Great, I'll send you to my dimensional pocket.
I see.
Love that.
Cool.
The metaverse.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold, a place to rest, make purchases, and converse with the homeless.
True.
Do you sell magic? You know what? I'm just gonna go over here now.
Yo, this dude, I always thought this man was making JoJo pose. Yeah. What's his
I'm
deal?
in hell. Now, as for our comprehensible friends, we could begin with the blacksmith, but he's a little busy right now. So that only leaves one more person, Fia, the deathbed companion, unique among all women, including my mother, for offering to hug me.
Damn, so true.
Of course, I do accept for gameplay reasons.
And then it gives you a debuff that you end up the entire game.
But what I wasn't aware of was that this one action permanently debuffed my health.
It does, for the whole game, and I have no idea why.
And I forgot to turn it off. For the entire game.
That is what I did the first playthrough. I played the entire first playthrough of the game with that debuff.
The effect looks like this, and with that, I've reached my limit for human interaction, so it's time to head back. Jesus Christ, to Stormvale Castle, where we can find the first demigod on our list of all people. Our approach begins by moving through the gate. Our approach begins with a battle against the lag beast, but honestly after that, the level is pretty easy. Alright, finally a cutscene.
Foul tarnished.
God damn it.
In search of the hose.
Unfortunately, I hate women. That sounds like a you
Damn.
problem, Chief. I am also homophobic.
Oh my god, this guy's just your average YouTube commenter.
And you are looking pretty gay right now. Hey guys, it's me, Max0r. Welcome to the first boss.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer.
What a cool boss. What a cool freaking boss.
Yeah, he's a little bit dumb. Margaret Thatcher is a very strong, very agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose is telling you to fuck off and come back later.
My favorite part about Margaret is how he picks up his sword to hit you and then keeps it sitting up for like 30 seconds so you have no idea when he's gonna actually put it down on your face.
Preferably when your bones are defragmented from the ass whooping. He combines delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually the Hammer of God. Just like the real Margaret Thatcher when she hammered English oppression into the once peaceful streets of Derry.
Oh my god, why would you just did, you had a whole Bloodborne video to make fun of England. Why you gotta do this here?
So I think I'm gonna take the hint and leave. Fortunately for us, Young Sheldon Ring is a game with all kinds of activities to prepare and unwind. You know, like killing the fucking dragon, which for some reason is easier, just not too much easier. For the next leg of our journey, the now disgraced loser baby resigns himself to living in the woods. That
I
way,
hate those bears. Those bears are stronger than any boss. I can become the Elden Lord 6 times over. I see one of those bears, I am running.
he can exist peacefully among the giant bears and, whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Pitbull of the Woods.
I am the guy that every female VTuber wants to have sex with. Why? Because they're all furries.
Have you seen any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
No reason. Legend has it that at the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go there, traveler, and I will kill the infants of your choice.
Actually, he helps you kill the Bloodhound Knight, who's one of the easiest bosses in the game anyway.
Okay, this might seem bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, this elevator takes you straight to the center of the earth.
am blind. Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you like being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't count. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This necessitates lighting 8 fires scattered throughout the sacred grove, or
Every Souls game, you have to light fires to unlock some boss.
more accurately, sprinting between them while enduring the trials of free acupuncture meets Markiplier jump scare. That is not a sentence I thought was possible, but then again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr. Krabs. So after lighting the fire
I hate those archers. Those Smurf archer guys, they are so annoying.
at the expense of my life, we devour the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it turns out, Bambi is back from the woods and they had a chill. I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill innocent forest animals. 10 out of PETA.
Let's go.
You don't even get anything from killing him, just the guilt.
Oh.
So after
Welcome to Britain. Dude, you
even getting
have a whole Bloodborne. Why you
anything
gotta
from
do
killing him. So after exiting the hell that is Quebec, we head across
So true, so true.
Limgrave to the
Wait.
Weeping Peninsula, called as such for its tendency to rain and also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do, just like Among Us. These include
Good reference, good reference.
fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game, and also the bell, which may or may not cause hearing damage when you get close enough. It even contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who
No! Okay, all right. Full disclosure, I kill this woman every playthrough. The fullest of disclosure, I know she's just like some innocent little girl, doesn't do anything wrong. I murder her every playthrough of Elden Ring to get to Mogwin. You know that quest you have to find Maiden's Blood, and you could just go to the dead maiden in the beginning of the game? It's so much faster just to go here and murder this lady.
tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that made the grievous mistake of permitting Furfest 2022 in their local Hilton. Except these are not costumes. My brother in Christ, they are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to die. So as can be expected, they massacred everyone and started a county-sized race war, and now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately, just like all issues in life, this one is fixed with a massacre. They haven't invented war crimes yet. I like this level actually. It's pretty short, just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan.
That is a good detail. I also love that when you kill him, you get a sword. That's literally the Game of Thrones throne on a stick.
Oh boy, it's more animal cruelty. We're climbing back into Harambe's cage and there is no gun. You know, when he isn't converting my bones to sand, this fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my prefrontal cortex. But even still, I had a great time reenacting the murders I did 2 years ago. And just like this fight, I will not face the consequences.
Look at this sword.
Enjoy this while you can, because we've got a few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched by death.
Thanks, as well as speaking to the sentient jar, which you
Full disclosure, I murder Alexander in almost all of my playthroughs too.
may find strange, but really we are all containers for suicidal thoughts. So after quelling his, our new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east to an industrious land known as Gary, Indiana. You know, it seems like we're going a little bit off the beaten path with this one, but I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be?
Caleb, that's right, baby. All right, Florida or Ohio?
The fuck is that? Oh no.
I hate this place so much.
God. Let's go back to the castle. This time I think I'll walk all the way back to Margit. Hey guys, it's Max0r's here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode, Margit is still hard and a bit distrustful. One might say suspicious. We need to eject him. Margit,
What are you
more like
doing?
Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands, among other things, awareness and patience. Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons, and even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories. Just to watch out for the hammer. Really glad we could beat the first boss 9 minutes into the video. Welcome everyone to Stormvale
The first playthrough, I went through the side, which takes like an extra hour.
Castle, realm of the first demigod, Godric the Garfted. And if I can't get to him in 20 minutes, the lasagna is free. Stormvale is a complex, multifaceted dungeon with various paths,
Or you could just walk through the front gate.
only one of which is correct. So instead, we take the side route across the wall, past the knife birds, and into a Chinese chemical factory. So after cracking open a cold one with the boys, we ascend the political compass until I have authority over life and death, which coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds, and I didn't know they made Irish birds. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clamp of my ass cheeks keeps alerting me growing. Alright, it looks like we're
I hate those night guys.
finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through the, He's quite the, handyman who knows how to work with his hands. You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this door to, keep him at arm's length.
Is this dude really using all of his hand jokes on this guy, and then he's gonna walk up to Godric with 40,000 hands and he's gonna be all out?
I'm very funny, by the way. Stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory, Sundays on NBC. I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday. And I hate Mondays. Pizza delivery for Garfield? It's called lasagna. Pizza Hut really ought to work on serving giant castles. I work for Domino's. Then it sounds like you could use a bit of a hand.
Oh, he used more hand jokes anyway.
The pizzas? I command you to laugh. Do you know what I've gone through to make that joke? In this battle against Godric the Minecrafted, we put our patience to the ultimate test as Grandpa pilots his fucking Max0r's Evangelion straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godric is a fucking gremlin who attained his abilities by entering Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pissplex in the year of our Luigi
God, I love the lore of this game, and he does such a good job explaining it.
1987, and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him William Grafton, but besides that,
oh my god, all that for that joke.
Nation is subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godric holds all of his attacks until the heat death of the universe, which means you have to pay attention to his arm carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a four-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep track of him. He seems to morph around when so we fight him slowly and with attrition, like the Viet Cong, dodging, slicing, and dying until eventually reaching Oh god. I guess he didn't need a hand. So to overcome the taxes on his 401k, Godric decides to order a bad dragon to release his inner Todd Howard's The Skyrim. Finally, I have the power to cook all the lasagna I want. Welcome to phase 2, bitch.
You're going in for you stupid mom. Guy wants some lasagna.
This is the best game ever made.
Honestly, true. Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch. It's the Lunala arc.
The Round Table Hold, my favorite location. There's really nothing else like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least 3 seconds since a homeless guy yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people.
Oh god.
It is I, the Lore Man.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom is?
My IQ is the highest among all Reddit.
That's not saying much.
Did you know Renala of a full moon resides?
Okay, you know what?
within
Never
the
mind.
academy?
Let's just talk to,
Yep.
This is worse. Let's, come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Fuck. Congratulations.
Ligma
You've
of
made
the Lakes.
past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects will remember him fondly. Remember all those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably finish these videos in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow. I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes, the largest swamp that Miyazaki was allowed to build. 30,000
Everyone, dude, there are so so many swamps in Elden Ring.
Men have already died, and on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents. Renala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria for at least the next 10 minutes, resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to head across a biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here that we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting to think that PETA has a point. So anyways, we head through the gauntlet, past the Octo Sketty, and get completely sidetracked until I end up in fucking Nipton. But we're gonna skip over most of the side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang out. Just know that you can find this area by Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect. So after heading through the ruins of my marriage and killing the white people, we make it to the Hogwarts, only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal, and next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit. This puzzle should be pretty easy. All we have to do is get past the dragon that's waiting there. This game has a lot of dragons in it, so I'm going to keep a count. Just know that it doesn't get easier. So now that we've broken into magical racism land, it's time to enact our revenge upon Chris Angel Mindfreak in one of the most pretty good-ish dungeons of the game, featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the Spastic Child, this man 30 times in a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucario is a fairly linear dungeon.
Someone has a raging boner for Lucario. Dude, did you know Lucario has one of the most entries on Rule 34 on all of Pokemon?
With some rather unusual architecture. Now, I'm no interior designer, but why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly as possible.
Hey, I knew there'd be an Ohio joke somewhere.
Until we end up near the lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture, what is the dog doing? The answer is stabbing me. This is one hecking Speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school. Their valedictorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this chonking pupper is that he combines beast-like aggression with powerful magical attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed from memory. But
oh my god, that's so sad.
It's that his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate. Wow, this is just like my favorite show, Family Guy. So before we take the 30-second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear fatherless. Now on our search for a classroom that can't be raided, we head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR. And after learning how to phase through oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who wants to sell me things. His existence isn't explained, and I don't want it to be. Only horror lurks.
Now that's lore, baby.
Behind that stair. Let's move on to something less disturbing. I can't believe I went.
Oh, this is exciting, where you get to murder children. There's something about child murder that's just never boring. I'm not saying it's good, but it's not boring.
Went to college without once seeing Ben Shapiro.
Oh my god.
I said less disturbing.
What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
This is a preschool, man.
Today we're going to be messaging my underage fans on the internet.
Oh!
Oh boy! Welcome one and Holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2022-2s. That's right, this is an American school after all. And in this battle, we're going to be teaching these kids the harsh realities of the hood. Now, I know what you're going to say, and hopefully it's not a police report. Max0r's, this fight looks kind of easy, like taking candy from a baby if the candy was their still beating heart. This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out, at which point Renala basically lets you go to town. The reason for this is that we aren't fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To some extent I can understand, but goddamn that child support. Kinda feel like I'm doing him a favor.
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445.
What the fuck?
And about like 30 to 45 minutes ago,
oh damn,
I beat the fuck out of my dick so that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg.
Oh, not a good reference.
Numb. And my dick is...
I guess there's a phase 2.
I'll admit, I find Renala harder than most bosses. I am embarrassed by how difficult I find this boss sometimes.
point where it feels fucking weird when I go and take a piss.
Welcome to the real fight. It's still easy for Dark Souls, which means the challenge is getting anywhere close to her. This fight is essentially Dark Sus Gwendolyn if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku to socially distance your skull from your neck. But even still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience. My editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius Caesar.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can take this video to the moon.
So after sufficient damage is dealt, we find out that her second phase has a second phase and its other bosses, including, of course, this bastard again and the actual straight-up pack of wolves. Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's back to the daycare. Needless to say, this fight is a visual and gameplay feast, and by that I mean it does not end. The divorce may have hit hard, but it is hitting me harder, so let's do to her life what her husband did to the marriage.
Yeah!
Oh, there goes the camera.
Brazil!
I fucking hate this place. It's making me want to minimize the amount of air I breathe.
Greetings again, Tarn.
Yeah, okay.
What knowledge do you seek that brings you to my domain?
Okay, so I've been to Red Lobster once already. Where do I go next?
Caelid.
What?
You must continue your adventure in Caelid.
Indiana. Caelid, Indiana.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with Caelid.
Brazil, no!
Hey guys, Needs McTherapy here. Today we're gonna be playing in a Tim Burton land.
Detroit!
Welcome to Caelid. It's basically...
He just roasted half the world. He called it Brazil, he called it Detroit, he called it Mexico, Indiana. This man, he's out here. Every tiny thing that he doesn't like against anything, boom, he's putting it in the Caelid.
Made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget such legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Backpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all, Das Kinderschredder. I'm sorry if you speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, we are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Star Scourge Radon, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle, where every year he throws a party to see who can keep their limbs the longest. The price of admission is just getting anywhere near him, because sometimes life is just a Bulgarian and you are an unstolen car. So we ride.
What is that? What is that reference?
Vaguely and in some direction, encountering many horrifying creatures beyond the reach of God and locking myself in the cum dungeon. The other kids laughed at me. They called me Jizzy Johnson, but now it is I who is laughing at them. Oh cool, it's another dragon, and this one is quite the special encounter because we get to fight him in the volume of an aquarium. He can't really touch anything, otherwise he decouples his existence. Hey, what's up guys, Max0r here, and today we're gonna be gaming on the moon, because that's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I filled it with, you guessed it, an obscene quantity of dragons, because truly, we have not fought enough of them. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's put this in the future episode box. So far, we've seen a lot of traumatizing things, enough to give half of all American politicians cardiac arrest, but I've been saving the best for last, and by best, I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized. The Swamp of Aeonia lies just within the center of Caelid and contains enough aids to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region, and pretty much all of Caelid, but mostly this fucking abomination, is infested with scarlet rot, which is like poison if it was made of radium, and get this, it's spreading. You can't even use a horse to bypass the radiation, because an NPC just invades you. In the middle of the swamp. It's like I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing at me. For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon. This place is filled with all kinds of new and interesting ways to die, and my favorite lies at the center of the swamp, where we can find Commander O'Neill and his Bostonian ketamine mafia. Surprisingly enough, this is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple it's Amish accessible. You could build a barn around him in the time it takes for him to do damage. Maybe this boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning cock and pulverizes me until I'm grappled. But you know, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Also, he drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to very good use. You're a horse, right?
Oh.
We're in Redmane Castle now. This entire level can be skipped because I think the devs realize that Caelid is the actual level. Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized on my way here? Don't worry, you aren't actually missing anything unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti. So, welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2 attendants.
What do you call it? The Festival of Ramadan? Why?
In total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tarnished. How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine. Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2022. No.
Shame.
You know what? Maybe the jar will be a bit up.
Lisa called Jaja Binks. Missing your humble servant.
Okay, never mind. So with a stroke of obscene luck, we find a mostly sane person who tells us via YouTube Rewind that Radon is not here. Technically. You see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my Switch. His consciousness has been gone for several hundred years due to the demigod Molania, who is the Blade of Mikola, by the way, but that is a story for later. Essentially, his mind was eaten by the Scarlet Rot, but this man is literally too angry to die, and we are attempt number 500 to kill him. So, I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently. Very Will Smith-friendly. Let's, go start the mercy killing. And, why is he so far away? Are those summon signs?
What a cool freaking boss. I think he's my favorite boss in the game.
Welcome everyone to the open world RPG where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all the video games. Starscourge Radon is a big, buff, absolute unit of a boss whose only instinct is recycling your flesh back into the ecosystem. But you are not alone in this battle. There is no limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure they won't mind. I have essentially converted the game into an RTS. Gotta fight Raid Boss Radon in World of Employee Harassment. Now, you can fight him alone as a real gamer, but why would you? This is a goddamn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. But
so relatable. True. That's also why I summon him.
Before you can even reach him, Radon is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the internet and firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it, and that is the easy part. Even with summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attacks swing wider than American elections and hit harder than a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shaquale Onale. This is because, in addition to being built like a steel mill,
I love this random little piece of lore.
To defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars while killing everyone he comes into contact with, and he does it from the hospice. Radon is an absolute god among chads, and this fight's intensity lives up to that and then some.
Such a giga chad, it's insane.
And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when he,
leaves. He's gone. That's it.
Jumps into the upper atmosphere. Jesus Christ, he is a thick one.
Bro. I love that meteor attack. And like, you beat him and the stars start moving.
Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is sure to negatively affect the trout population. Won't someone please think about the economy?
That was a great video. Max0r, you are truly a legend, and I would disagree. I don't think it is an incorrect summary. I think it is the most correct summary. There was another video that all of you have been telling me I needed to watch. I made a video learning about Elden Ring's lore and Rule 34 from Max0r's. Yes, I have. I did that. And all of you were saying, oh my god, Nux, you have to watch Max0r's King and the Serpent video. Ronnie's in there, and we know how much you want all 4 of Ronnie's hands to be on your... There's just something about porcelain. It's just, it's, I was gonna say unappealing, but Ronnie is definitely best girl in Elden Ring. So let's just jump right into Elden Ring lore and Rule 34 Part 2 from Max0r. I'm sponsored by probably the coolest people you've never heard of. Hyper Fever. Hyper Fever is absolutely insane, and I am so glad to be able to talk to you about it today. Hyper Fever is incredible. Not only can you play an online game offline, but also it's a battle royale that mixes up leveling up with hidden objects that your friends need to find in their homes. With the crazy bubble-popping roleplay, you can defeat the boss Gungular by boosting your NTR blades to the max. And now I know what you're thinking. Hyper Fever? Bro, that's too good to be true. That's because it is. Hyper Fever's not real. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is probably the best experience you will be getting on your mobile device unless it's watching my videos. That's right. If you want to play a cool-ass collection RPG with great action, great strategy, great battles, and cool lore, you want to download for free Raid Shadow Legends by clicking the link in the description and also simultaneously supporting your boy. Please click the link in the description. From April 14th to May 15th, there's a really cool event going on, an egg hunt, where you're not just playing for normal eggs, you're hunting for dragon eggs. Now what's so cool is you can win in-game items and also real-life prizes through this egg hunt, with, you know, the top prize being a $20,000 Amazon gift card, and that would only be for new players, even though existing great players can join the excellent adventure as well. All you need to do is download Raid Shadow Legends using the link below, copy your in-game ID, head over to egghunt.plarium.com. From April 14th to May 15th, enter your player ID, journey through the flaming portal, and embark on the exciting AR adventure. So what are you waiting for? Support your boy. Click the link in the description and go to Raid Shadow Legends. Get it for free on mobile, iOS, Android. It's everywhere. Pick it up. Support your boy. Love you guys.
Do not play this video in the dark. It is very scary. The lands between.
Between these ass cheeks.
So beautiful. So tranquil. Until I showed up. Welcome back everyone to Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting combat, cool math games, happy week.
No math what?
And probably a story so convoluted that entire YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it.
You will not understand the story. Dude, I made this comment in my last video when I mentioned Elden Ring, okay? Literally, I said you will not understand the plot of Elden Ring by playing Elden Ring. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? Of course you can. Vati Video understood it. All right, dude. That dude's entire job consists of figuring out the plot of Elden Ring. No one would watch his videos if you actually knew the plot.
I do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing. Melania is definitely the Blade of Miquella.
Yeah, that's true. He makes very valid points.
When we last left off, we had endured great pain and suffering in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also seen JoJo. So with the Elden Ring shattered and
oh! Yeah, I started JoJo with part 3. Oops.
Scattered of America's inbred dipshits, it's time to tear our way through enemies aplenty, attempt to find a girlfriend, almost impossible.
Dude, Ronnie is just...
And test the true strength.
She's just everything you could possibly want.
Of my hardware, because
there's some really good Ronnie Rule 34 out there. Not that I would know, of course, but there is. And Ronnie will be on the thumbnail of this video.
Will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of the game.
Poor God, the falling down the stairs. Dude, the editing, Max0r's editing is always so freaking good. Damn.
Last time on Blatant Copyright Infringement Fair Use Edition, we struggled to take Grandpa off his life support with violence, delivered Garfield his precious lasagna, and finally convinced Joseph Hussein Biden to end it all with nuclear fire.
What the fuck is it talking about?
I'm dead serious. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger, it gets significantly bigger. I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out, nuclear weapons are a great way to excavate the Earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means... We've got an entirely new area to explore, hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have the nightmares. Wait a second, this is Michigan. I need to leave as soon as possible.
Hello,
Understandable. I've seen The Last of Us.
Ah, it's a woman.
I'm possessed of
My reaction whenever I see a woman.
4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more?
I've seen that Pringles can.
I'm possessed of 4.
I'm familiar with this one, and I've seen the non-Pringles can version, and I have to say, we found a thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen.
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper?
Cancel culture. Women.
Listen, I have never seen a caucasoid run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
Okay.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
May I ask why?
No, I'm going through a tunnel right now.
So true! Why? Why?
I apologize for that.
Why doesn't she actually tell you what she wants you to do? Why? Why are quests so hard to follow? I've played the Ronnie quest line multiple times. I have gotten the Age of Star ending so many times that I still can't remember what to do. You beat Radon, you go into the big hole, and then you have to go meet her, and then Celavis, and then her, and then Celavis again, and then her, and then you have to go to Rena's Rise instead of Ronnie's Rise to get teleported to another place. You find the little Ronnie statue. You have to talk to the little Ronnie statue 3 times in a row, okay, to summon the Baleful Shadow, and then defeat the Baleful Shadow that you could have just totally missed if you wouldn't have talked to the Ronnie statue 3 times in a row. And you ready for the wildest part? I skipped the whole inverted tower shenanigans.
I may not have known at the time, but this was the beginning of an absolute rabbit hole, one that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future. This shit makes Blaytown look like a playground. Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress. It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is
whoa, hey! I always wanted to be an isekai protagonist.
Just like my favorite Japanese anime, Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself. Me. I am the boss of the level. Hey, what's up guys, Max0r's here. We're out here going after Shadow Peter Pan. I'm forced to fight the only bitch that I trust. Gonna lay a fucking smackdown on Dark Link. This
history's easiest boss fight, and also most poignant.
This battle is a unique concept to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can unequip your weapon and laugh at him for the whole fight. He literally cannot damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This
so true. So true. This is just a physical representation of why is the Mimic Tier the easiest boss in the game? Simply because depression exists. And I already know how to destroy myself inside.
Boss's weakness is naked anime women.
Wait, whoa.
But overall, it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life. Unfortunately, as a result of that battle, I have destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft, and if you want to see how I exterminate the innocent, stick around until I kill my son. I feel like if you showed this video to a Victorian child, he would die instantly. And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction. That's right, I lied to you. I give Dora the wrong directions. This area is an identical copy of the last time, complete with the same puzzle, the same enemies, and the exact same boss, but this time he's glowing, just like this video. Now don't get me wrong,
dude,
I love beating Canadians to death, but why? Please do not subject me to more Canuckan boss torture. Now
I mean, to be fair though, I love animal cruelty in video games. It just makes PETA mad, and it's like, it's a victimless crime.
As for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice, you know, kind of short, introduces the brand new Sapient Sphere type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball Run, but what I really want to find is this knife.
Steel Ball Run anime win.
Which is a surprise tool that will help us later. With this, I may now cause many kitchen nightmares. Let's go talk to someone.
Yeah, I love that knife, because then Celavis dies somehow off screen.
Who actually knows what's happening right now. Not you, though the alternative isn't much better.
Hey, Tarnished.
Yeah, I love, dude, Gideon is the most underrated lore guy ever. It's just Vati video.
I see you've come to me with LondonBinKnife.png.
So you know what it is then?
No, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ronnie the Witch in her Karian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ronnie before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief. I too have felt the call of her puppet hands upon my tackle. Just imagine, Tarnished, what those 4 armpits must smell like.
Oh, 4 armpits. I didn't even think of that, Gideon. Thank you, man.
I'm going to leave now. Welcome everyone to Horrors Beyond Comprehension, a land of the hands, as it were. The Finky Dinky. Making my way here was a treacherous affair. I had to dodge the magical artillery using my immense skill. This place, however, is anything but safe. I would describe it a bit like the SpongeBob perfume department.
The hands are the worst villains in Elden Ring.
You simply need to get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself. There are hands everywhere, in the ground,
I wish someone would hold my hand.
on the ceiling, and within my nightmares. They are 90% of the enemies, and the remaining 10% kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos. As it turns out, the Queen of Caria going insane in Hogwarts had implications for the kingdom, and one of those implications, kind of slaps. You know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K. Rowling. I can't even search for pictures of normal Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this
Dude, J.K. Rowling is such a hilarious character in the internet lore. Dude, I don't know anyone that gets just ripped on by so many people.
fucking echidna. Human Knuckles just makes it worse. Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So after dealing with my Oni-chan and killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead.
Yeah, easy boss. Easy.
I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available.
Whoa, I mean, yeah.
Well, at this address, this fight is actually an iteration on the Tree Sentinel boss, so it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a copious amount of magic, even greater speed, and a horse ghost, which implies that there is a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield, they belong in the McDonald's menu. I can't even turn the bastard into glue anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary, this boss is
This guy's hilarious. I love Max0r videos so much.
good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see in 5 minutes. The magic earns her a really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a story for part 19. So for now, I'm just gonna send her to a farm upstate.
Yeah.
By the way, I've
Upstate Farm, also known as the McDonald's menu.
played this game for 130 hours and haven't slotted a spell. Now, as a full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughterito, we have finally unlocked Ronnie's Rise, and my favorite part of the game.
Ronnie makes me rise.
Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the writing on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to get to that, we have to fight the most dangerous and powerful boss of them all, the copy-paste key. If we can teach magic to fucking dragons and dogs, I don't even know why we try.
Dude, does anyone actually fight these dragons anymore? Just leave.
The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least he's gone. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School, so I can finally meet the love of my life.
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
She says, her long hair swaying in the Among Us Morbius Among Us sus.
So, why are you here exactly?
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which we used to rely.
Is that a bad thing?
For you. Now, are you going to join or not?
Oh god, she doesn't know I'm a sub.
Wonderful. Your first mission is to kill my brother, Satan. You can find him inside his volcano.
I don't remember that at all. Hold up. She wants you to kill Rykard?
You trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Greetings, Tarnished.
Oh god, not him.
It
no,
is
not
I,
him.
Brian Dog from Family Guy.
The less sexy shadow dog, where clearly if anyone is gonna get it, it's gonna be Malekith, the better pupper.
Please leave me alone.
I'm not really here right now, so please.
God damn it, it's an answering machine.
At the tone, please record your message.
Dude, Max0r. Alrighty, Volcano Manor. Made in heaven! Fantastic JoJo reference.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game, and to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ronnie-senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator.
That's the right perspective for Elden Ring. It's not about slaying the gods, it's about getting Ronnie's porcelain.
Thank God the Mountain of Death is wheelchair accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks. I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the new American male, and place our keys in the ignition like a sedan. Welcome every pony bazinga to the Altus Plateau, land of the fourth demigod and his magic treehouse. I originally meant to go to the volcano immediately, but this area is the world's biggest set of dangling keys. There are 2 paths we can—
The funny part is, you know that this is done for narrative purpose. He's been using the Godskin Stitcher. Don't you get the Godskin Stitcher in Altus Plateau?
Can take to traverse this area, the road of proper upright civilization or the forest of immaculate pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone to the Worm People Dimension, a region
I hate the Worm People.
Totally unique in how it decides to kill me. You see, the inhabitants have a special status effect called death, and the effect of death is that it kills you rather painfully, and there's quite a few.
I love how that's a status move. It's like, you imagine in Pokemon, it's like, you got poisoned, you got paralyzed, you got death.
My favorite example is definitely Wormface, who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think it could be better to take the stealthy approach here. Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're gonna be sneaking into Big Shell. Right, and you have to stop the Facebook algorithm, it's giving people pronouns. So after navigating the Impale Jail, or just teleporting past it, because you can do that, we continue exploring Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge, because
that's true. Perish Song in Pokemon is just death. True.
He is there. So for
I
the
like
next
Gold Mask. What a cute excuse for a living dildo.
part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which is apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of older women, but this is a bit much.
Too much, Max0r. Too much.
These bitches really do be reenacting a lot of Midsummer in the local retirement center. Honestly, this area is pretty dope as long as you don't make them angry. Don't worry, women are very easy to calm down. So with our domestic situation now
De-aggro is the most famous part of women.
under control, we walk for 3 seconds until the boss just kind of approaches you, just like Dio at his stand. Welcome back, everyone, to the official IGN walkthrough. And today we're gonna be fighting Slenderman. Gotta collect those 8 pages. His attacks are fast, really fast, and his combos are longer than my video schedule. If
Yeah, it would be really tough if you had to fight more of this guy, or 2 of them at the same time.
you ever think you're safe against this boss, think harder. This man goes harder than a police officer in the Black Sea. And
Oh my god, this dude, he just throws the references out there.
to make things worse, we have a second phase which made me scream audibly. Finally, the spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that required an exorcist before, but thankfully, the priest was better at the game than me, so
Dude, how many of these you know that his videos are just an excuse for him to beef up his files.
the priest was better at the game than me, so that's not the last time we're gonna see him, although I wish it was. So with Friedrich Fastbear once again confined to his pizzeria, we approach the fabled Gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents, we catch a glimpse of our next destination. The next destination hurts my eyes. All you have to know is that I really want to get there because I am a moth. And also this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head to the front door, like the feds outside my—
Yeah, you idiot, you think that front door opens? L ratio, it doesn't open. And believe it or not, there's a 30-minute long Vati video lore video on why those doors are closed.
my house, but these instincts were not correct. Also, some people say my videos are too fast, so here's a dog.
Thank you, Max0r.
So instead of whatever that is, we need to take the side route to get in. I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish deeds. But upon reaching the back rooms, we find that the way is blocked by
Another horseman's tree sentinel.
the dreaded, most powerful enemy of the entire game. That's right, the copy-paste key is back, and this time he's tired of my shit.
Actually a tough boss.
This battle is really difficult, not because the moveset is new.
My favorite thing about this boss is the speedrun guide.
Need to add more
there
stuff,
he is.
though.
Dude, look at the speedrun strat. It's just so good. It's so fire. You go here. Where are you, horsey? Horsey, come hither. Come hither, horsey. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Never fear. I will just take a few more steps closer to the edge. You parry, you go behind him, bonk, and he just falls off. That's the meta right now. That is the current speedrun meta for this boss. It's the funniest thing in the world.
As I have exhausted my horse jokes. To put this another way, he's tougher than my dad and hits harder than his belt. Not much is different this time around,
like any boss,
though, except for the damage. That is very new. This is just like my Redmi Note 11 Pro.
My favorite part about this boss is every time you heal, this man unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan, being able to sense your movements before you do and shoots a fireball at you from across the room.
When I criticize the Chinese government. Overall, though, this boss is a very cool reskin and a literal gatekeeper for the content ahead, which is why I decided to exploit him using my horse, just like the Mongols. Absolutely peak game design right here. I'm very
just like the Mongols. Just like how Genghis Khan took over the world because of his horse. I too.
impressed.
Great reference.
1 second, guys, I need to answer my phone. So, with the evil lies of capitalism out of the way, it's finally time to head inside. This is what we've been building up for 13 entire minutes. And when I got there, I was so taken aback by what I saw that I fell off a cliff and died. Great start. Welcome everyone to Listerine, Royal Capital, a land that pleases the eyes and destroys my ears. The sound of the Smurf Jamboree is fucking inescapable. We're gonna hear it for the rest of the level in the form of my tinnitus. Look at this shit. Look how fucking big it is. And yes, we can visit all of that, the entire city. Do you see that dragon?
Which is crazy.
You can climb it. These enemies, you
have to climb it.
Can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings, peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game is Dark Souls 4, 5, and fucking 6. So I ask again, are the developers okay? Do they sleep? So after our encounter with band class, we move throughout the city, becoming acquainted with
all these potato singer guys, they all just kind of look like Call Me Carson.
Becoming acquainted with its welcoming residents. And there are so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of—
Don't even talk about the sewers, bro. Don't even talk about the sewers.
Hell, where the Catholics go. Or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the exploding worm. I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience. Just don't enter this innocuous—
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the disclaimer. Do not enter the poo-poo well. The poo-poo sanctum should be God.
Well, because you'll have to fight the poo and piss men. Seriously, this is an entire dungeon in and of itself, and it's more convoluted
It's not just a dungeon, it's like a whole area. There's dungeons in this dungeon.
Confusing than a woman. I want to get off Mr. Miyazaki's wild ride.
Okay, alright, let's be real here. There's nothing more confusing than a woman.
Please let me see my family. But that is a story for probably never, because it's guarded by the demigod of incest. I will have to deal with him later, preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening the garden and becoming one with the graveyard, we ascend to the next level of consciousness and begin making our way to the palace above. It's pretty beautiful, but I would suggest installing railings because I am stupid. And also this anime. Speaking of which, here's the next boss.
Which is rare, because I die everywhere in this game.
He just kind of appears there. Gotta fight Casper the unfriendly piss. Now, I could get into this boss, maybe talk about—
Moog is the most relatable of the demigods. Not because of the incest, just because, like, how he runs away from his dad's reign and he wants to, like, start his old religion. Not because of the incest. I feel like this stream is cursed. This stream is cursed, and when it ends, I will bathe in holy water.
About how he helped my insides experience fresh air, but he is very phoned in, and we're going to get quite familiar with him later. And also, he has a stand, so that's how you know—
A stand that he doesn't use. It's like the ultimate Giga Chad move, the JoJo character that shows up with a stand and he tells his stand not to fight and he beats the crap out of you himself.
He's gay. Since this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists. Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left to do now is get into the giant tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy. After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven.
I mean, I will not lie. Without God, women wouldn't exist, and society would be very different today.
Ah, if it isn't my old friend, the Tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no paper. How are you alive exactly? How are you still single? Once I called the demigod's family, but that was before I became racist. Though your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught. For I have never lost a debate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel culture strikes again.
Typical cancel culture.
Oh god, this fight is good. Like, really fucking good. I just didn't sign up to play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast that the hammer doesn't even wait for phase 2. They call him Home Depot DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a speedrun for epileptics. But what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage. Although there is a lot of that, but just how many fucking moves this man has, and all of them have different attack speeds, so have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers, hammers.
The trick to this guy is you have to remember how long he picks his hammer up before he bonks you. He just picks his hammer up and he stands there for 40 minutes. You are literally waiting for that longer than you're waiting for the next Genshin cutscene.
Spears, a lot of swords, and a little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses—
Longer than you're waiting for the sequel of No Game, No Life.
We're just an obese man. We were so young, but this does beg the question, why was Morgott just hanging out in front of Stormvale? Was he getting his groceries? Did he use a VPN? The only assumption I can make is that he just really hates you, and yet—
Yeah, I did not understand this about the lore even a little bit when I got through this. When I played this the first time, I was like, I don't know why Morgott looks like Margit. Are they the same person? Are they different? I don't know.
Yeah, I can fucking feel that. I also hate me. So to come out on top, we've got to remain quick, brace the inside of our asshole, and to verify our online sources with correct documentation, because this is the hardest boss so far, and the easiest boss for the rest of the game. So what—
He's not the hardest boss so far. This dude's not so bad.
Whether we're delivering pizza or attempting deicide, Morgoth will bring you the Home Depot experience, whether you're ready or not. And the answer is usually not.
The last boss. What a cool boss. Why are Max0r videos so good? Why? Why does he do such a good job? Why is he so consistently so good at making content?
Emboldened by the flame.
That fight was the fucking bomb.
Damn.
It was a hard-fought battle, but now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne. Fuck, I'm going to make God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the, Oh, this probably has an explanation, but something tells me I'm not going to like it. Oh well, time to go. My actual objective is worse than this. Much, much worse than this. So, yeah, that's great. Look, I need help getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's, doing stretches. For the next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need to, burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death. I want that shit to look like a road flare.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
How about I just go kill Satan instead?
You cannot run from me!
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony, both in the lore and in gameplay, but mostly gameplay. Home of the fifth
I love Volcano Man.
demigod, Satan, literally just Satan, Lucifer, the big D, if you will, who has made his home inside of a literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem, we gotta climb that shit ourselves, and the main way up is,
really long.
a little bit linear. I call it the Habsburg family tree because this shit is a circle, one with a higher population of apes than Twitter.com.
Not just your average Game of Thrones family tree.
My favorite part was the horrifying darkness of my Appalachian camping trip. Something is after me, but I don't know what it is. Now don't get me wrong, there's still
Only bitches use torches.
a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of special. Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare. It feels a bit like every level collaborated to make this one. We've got people, monkeys, spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands are back. We even get to see the handyman himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have—
Please stop with the hand jokes.
My hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back up. The top of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian peasants, or just Yugoslav
I
wars.
actually really like that fight.
I think Satan might be up to something. It's just a guess though. So after 3 days of assorted undersea mischief making, we finally arrive at the Volcano Manor. But at that size, it's more like a volcano-gated community. Little did I know what I was getting into, starting with—
This is just the capitalism arc. They call it a manor, but it's like a whole level. Imagine YouTube wasn't stealing hundreds of thousands of my dollars right now. That would be really, really nice.
With the, red. Like all the flags this is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished,
Hey.
and welcome to the Red Manor.
That's Iron Mask.
Feeling creative today, aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber of this mansion.
Yes.
Howdy, and this is Gug.
Gug.
Gug is in pain.
Aren't we all?
Typical
Anyways,
Gug moment.
can I interest you in joining the forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
Oh my god, she's in character.
For what exactly?
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the mood lighting here is sick as fuck. Where do I sign?
Oh, you don't sign, you kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler, and I expect a sufficient donation. After all, you are what you eat, and I am a child at heart.
I think I chose the
You are what you eat, and I am a child. Well, I guess that means that no one in my chat is pussy.
wrong voice actor.
Hail Satan!
Well, I guess since I serve Satan now, my outfit needs to get a little edgier, and my weapons need to become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel, and as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room. It is surprisingly nice, so long as you avoid the souls of the damned. I do not care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis, so let's just collect our first target, instead of talking to them. And if I'm going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax and study to.
Dude, I love how rich this game is. I love how every single one of these demigods in their whole lore, their entire levels, they have so many crazy parts to them. Like, they're all so different. Elden Ring is such a good game. What's the better time than now to cross the line? Don't break it. Make sure that your heart is in it. Every second rushing by, we're losing time.
I think we might be the bad guys. Just kidding, I don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations, traveler. You have proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
Oh, what's the occasion?
Dinner.
Can I leave now?
Have fun.
A dinner moment.
Hi there, Satan. Did you fall from heaven? I don't think he liked that one.
Dude's not even using the super serpent hunter.
Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're gonna be trapped in, hell.
It's not Caleb, it's not Ohio, so that's good.
Yeah, so turns out war crimes and orgies are sins. Don't ask. So now that we're in hell, I get to meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords that Mao killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now as for me, I was sent to the circle of greed for being a YouTuber, and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning.
Dude, this video is insane, the amount of time that was put into this. Oh my god.
Now the first thing you see in this level, and I mean the first thing, is an anchor direction. This tells us that we're in the circle of lust, where all the Genshin players reside. You know, I'm a really big fan of Sugma Kokomi. Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and
Oh no. Not Genshin fans.
Why is he just standing there? Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering me anytime later. Oh my god, it's him, the Compresse Demon. Now for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled. It was at this moment that I knew I was not being punished, but that I was the punishment. Also, Jesus Christ, this is darker than Ethiopia. After which we...
God, dude.
Find ourselves in the circle of gluttony because the residents are a bit sluggish. Very funny stuff. It's time for some fun volcano facts with Max0r. Did you know that lava cannot hurt you as long as you are backstepping? Try to do it in real life. Actually, at this point, the lava is more of a suggestion. Summer enjoyers be like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona. So after we're finished navigating the, kinky neighborhood, we head into the next circle of hell, the heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid on Gmail. Delete every other website. You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending mass to steal the wine.
Bruh, a fat man. My arch nemesis. Shout out to fat people. All fat people, I want you to know that I appreciate you. If you could just sluggishly hit the like button, that would be incredibly appreciated. I have nothing but respect for you and your girth.
Hey guys, welcome back to my 600-pound death, and on today's episode, we're going to be fighting the skinniest Reddit mod. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted jiggle physics. I think this boss may have had a few too many, communion wafers. How many of those do you have to eat before it's considered one entire Jesus? This is your body, broken for me. Now, unlike the other
How many communion wafers do you eat until it's all Jesus? Oh no.
Foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed. And just like last time, his second phase is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your doctor before engaging in any Nikocado maxing. I think I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. Finally,
that rolling attack is the most annoying part of the entire game.
Design, body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit, this music goes hard. This is an absolutely inappropriate boss theme for the inside of a Walmart. I think it's about time that we shave off some of that excess skin. Come on, do it. Give me your skin. If you aren't comfortable in your own flesh, you should pull it off. So now that I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we can finally grab the and continue on our route towards the average Californian summer. Me being sent to hell, they forgot to take my Bluetooth speaker away. That's right, we're finally here, the heart of the beast, home of deceitful serpents and their evil minions. You know, Washington. Also, more ladders. But honestly, it's a bit, easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's...
Dude, I'm still embarrassed at how much I got lost on my Eminence in Shadow playthrough.
much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the Egged One, just your standard committee of child skinners. So we're just gonna teleport straight to the boss, which is the actual way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long. Now prepare to feel my... Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, that's rough.
Welcome everyone to Doom Internalizing My Abuse, and today we're going to be fighting the, we're going to Google how to kill him, because as it turns out, the reptile exhibit is in need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert. The Serpent Hunter is, and I quote, on some anime shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes, you know, like a...
Every time I'm in Volcano Manor, I feel like Zoro. I just get lost every time, and then I pull out the legendary, incredible anime sword to destroy him. I feel like Zoro every time I go through that area.
Secretary bird. It's also, 3 feet from the entrance. That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from storm...
True, as it says in the Bible.
...ruler to storm meter stick. This fight is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon.
It's such a cinematic and beautiful fight. I really, really love the fight.
And the damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock.
No incest references, chat. No incest references. I don't even want to hear it.
The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by pogging. But if I had to choose a boss to be easy, this one is pretty fucking up there. And trust me, I know about fucking up. Just ask the war crime trials. I have something to admit, guys. I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you, tomorrow. But as for this boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus,
God, I wish that was me.
I am always down for—
Not at the Kids' Choice Awards! No!
Animal abuse, especially after the animal abuses me. So with that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle from endangered to extinct. Oh Jesus, aren't you dramatic?
Why is there a cutscene? Wait, why is there a cutscene? No.
Demigod of Mount Gelmir.
No, what is that voice? Why would he use that voice? No!
Number 15, Praetor Rykard.
No,
it appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours.
Oh god.
The last thing you want on your journey to hell
is Burger King foot fungus.
Is to join the Serpent King as family.
No, why is it as family? You really have to add the as family.
But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking god, it's finally him. It's Satan. I'm your biggest fan. Welcome everyone to the second phase of life, also known as death, and today we're going to be fighting the human centipede along with everyone he's ever consumed. That's right, this entire time we were participating in the world's most complicated buffet. Not to mention I'm carrying the souls of 4 entire demigods, so I just delivered Rykard his fucking pizza. But if you want to get eating, first you have to get eaten. Buy an immortal snake and live on him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now as for the gameplay, it's a little intense, you know, kind of spooky, kind of makes me cry, because this boss, on top of his normal moveset, can use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part.
The scary part is the giant, crazy, scary souls flying around.
Happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls at the loudest possible volume and then dips my screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system. I could not tell you what's happening on the screen right now. The best way I can describe this fight is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way, unlike playing Valorant. Even still, this battle is not about—
Valorant is the worst game I've ever seen. I so appreciate the random stray pot shots.
About that, it is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this battle may be long, you know, like a cat, goddamn, does it deliver.
Dude, the montages are so good. How does he do such a great job with the montages? Dude does such a good job with the montages every time. My God.
Man, you two are a match made in hell. Hey, so, I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so, where did she go?
Gone.
Oh. She's eating what?
Thank you all for being here. That was a fantastic video. I'm really excited for Max0r's next part. This was genuinely incredible. Dude, what a brilliant video. Kudos, man. I'll listen to all your hand jokes all day. That was amazing. Thank you for being here. I do love Elden Ring content. So if you want more Elden Ring content, definitely let me know. Also, let me know if you want more Max0r stuff, because, dude, Max0r is freaking great at videos. My God, like, that man makes some good-ass videos. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. An incorrect summary of Elden Ring, rot and gold. I imagine this is the final episode of the Max0r Elden Ring Kablorgenschmorgen. And I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. I have learned nothing about the Elden Ring lore through Max0r. However, I have learned a lot about seizure warnings and why they are actually important. I imagine this is going to be about Melania and the, I guess the Elden Beast. So I guess we're going. This is not pre-watched. Video was uploaded 47 minutes ago, all right? I don't want to hear any of this bullshit. It was more than 47 minutes ago. That's just when I opened the page. And let's see what happens, baby. Let's see where this goes. This is going to be crazy. Oh, fucking God. All right, let's go.
On the
oh, God, dude. It just, he doesn't, the first second is a sound effect. The moment he opens it. Oh, God, I'm literally going to get a seizure, aren't I?
Last episode of Elden Ring.
Oh!
Which was on the last episode of Elden Ring. Which was 9 months ago.
Ah! Not the awful upload schedule. No! Ah!
You could have had a child during that time. Our heroes set out once again with the noble and realistic goal of killing God, a task that
many gods. I mean, it's pretty cool, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Elden Ring lore is up there. We have to do a lore dive on Elden Ring. Not gonna lie. When the DLC comes out, we're gonna be going crazy hard on Elden Ring lore.
Led them to the highest of peaks, the greatest of challenges, and to the most terrifying of hellscapes hidden from the likes of God and man.
Really? Terrifying hellscapes? That's your example? Your example is the blood pool, not the literal rot world?
There they fought the likes of the mighty fire giant, clashed.
He uses fire and he's big.
With the Dragon Lord how do you pronounce?
Having sex with the dragon, Placidusex.
Mighty fire giant clashed with the Dragon Lord
Placidusex. It's like when you're lacid but you still want sex. It's Placidusex.
How do you pronounce that? Tangled with the literal avatar of death.
Ah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Who, yes, does kill you. Defeated the sanguine Lord of Blood.
My favorite part of fighting Mohg is when Mohg said it's Mogan time and then proceeded to Mohg all over the place.
Who, for undisclosed reasons, is also the Lord of Incest. No, I will not explain that.
Listen, just because he had sex with his brother one time, he's always going to be remembered as the Lord of Incest. It's literally unfair. It's literally unfair. You fuck a dog one time and you're always remembered as a dog fucker. There's nothing you could do to change that title. God, society is cringe. He's a Mohg Lester. Oh, chat, no!
And finally, brave the secret trails of the Forsaken to reach the mythical Halig Tree. Is what I would say if I, could see anything.
Oh, God, no, not the forest. Oh, dude, this puzzle is shit. Listen, I've played myself some Elden Ring. I've played the game. I may not understand anything about the lore, because you're not able to possibly understand lore through gameplay in Souls games, and honestly, I love that. I love the subtle storytelling of it all. But the consecrated snowfield is a nightmare with those stupid invisible women attacking you. Oh, God, I prefer my women visible. Thank you very much.
Talk about a cold reception, guys.
Okay, dude. All right, dude. All right, dude. All right, dude. All right, guy.
Guys, they didn't even put enemies here.
Dude, imagine getting killed by an army of snails. No.
Jesus fucking Christ. wandering aimlessly through the winter storm ambience with icy howling sounds for sleeping, relaxing, and studying background. We arrive at what I think.
My favorite part about that area is the fact that you go into the fucking cave to find the and just fight another misbegotten with a big fucking sword. And it's just like, bro, we came all this way and we're just going backwards.
Think is the right way, but is obviously not. I thought it would be funny to play without Google Maps. I'm sure this dungeon is going to be a lot of fun.
Mod is a weird fucking straight cat outside!
Okay, scratch that.
What was that? Oh my god!
Garfield is on fucking meth right now. He gets up.
Dude, this guy knows that he's in a Max0r video and he's like, don't worry, homie. I'll just act so erratically, you won't even need to over-edit the fuck out of me.
Really excited for that lasagna. Oh my god, it actually works. Oh my god, it's these assholes again.
Dude, the second Estelle, honestly, is so annoying. It would have been so much more iconic if there was only one Estelle. The fact that there's a second Estelle just sitting in a cave is so wild to me. But also, the fact that you literally, we are evolving just backwards. The fact that you fight this guy at the beginning of the game, you come all the way to the end of the game, and it's the same guy just with a different sword.
I'm not even hacking this one, it's just fucked up.
Deb! That's the invisible woman!
Not even hacking this one, it's just fucked up.
Dude, if not for the black knife Rule 34, I would fucking hate them so much!
Emerging from our bout of blindness and hallucinations, I do not care who is gang-stalking me, I will not take my meds. We arrive at the consecrated snowfield.
Yeah! It's a
It's
a snowfield and it's consecrated.
I had to fight my own demons today. A beautiful and secluded sanctuary for the lost and the forlorn, which is fantasy speak for various racial minorities. And if I...
He's so right. Why is he so right about that? Why is he so right about that? The forlorn is just racial minorities that are unfortunately excommunicated. That's so sad.
If I have to spend one more goddamn minute in this cave, I am going to remind them exactly what happened to Castle Mord.
Damn.
And no, I don't care how much crack you give the dog. Princess doesn't bite. We've got all kinds of wildlife in the snowfield, like existential nihilist rat.
Yeah!
That's the actual lore, by the way.
There's lore to the existential nihilist rats.
A healthy wolf population and
Oh!
a putrid albinaric race. I love all of God's creatures, unless they can run faster than me. We also have this cool portal that leads you to the
right, if you don't actually do the Varys quest line or whatever, the Vari quest line, you have to use the fucking portal in the snowfield to get here.
Take me back. I do not wish to be here again. The Blood Lake really affects the vibes.
410,757,860,530 Bro just hates minorities. What can I say? Like, that's crazy.
Just watch the last part, please. You're playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in the same cave looking for miners.
Dude, the Minecrafter miner meme is dead. Please don't bring it back.
I am definitely going to hell soon. Holy shit, what is that?
That's a second Estelle, because the first one wasn't enough.
It makes me feel very uneasy. I feel like I'm fighting a fucking baby sensory video. Really big fan of the move where he, leaves this universe.
Oh! It's crazy. It's awful.
You know, personally, I'm not a big fan of the saturation artillery. It can have a bit of a negative effect on the frame rate. You see, this enemy has a cool trick to it, and it's...
Yeah, you can't decapitate them if they're already decapitated, am I right?
Don't look at it. Oh my god. I can't quite believe it. It's a
large woman! Dreams do come true.
But I can't beat to death. This is the best day of my life. Do you fucking mind, buddy? Wandering past the gigantic carpet bombing, we arrive at the village of disabled women.
I hate this village! I hate them! You just have a lot of women that are disabled, they can't move, they're paralyzed from the waist down, and they snipe you from across the fucking universe. They're like Daredevil, except Daredevil lost his sight so he could super hear you, and these women lost their ability to walk, so now they can snipe you from across the universe. God! Wait, I see an opportunity because they can't run away. Okay, chat. Honestly, fuck, man.
Respond to their aggression by executing their wheelchairs. I've got...
No. They're wolves, they're support dogs. They're not wheelchairs, no.
Got that dog in me. And he is now euthanized. This is Ordina.
I hate this place. This is the worst place in the entire game.
Town which
I love how everyone talks about the fucking rot lakes and shit. No! It's not about the rot lakes and shit. It's Ordina, the town where you're freaking crawling, lighting fires, and getting attacked by invisible disabled women.
Guards a mysterious magic gate.
I have enough of a problem with women when they can't shoot you from across the map.
And is home to an even more mysterious...
Yeah. And just watch him die. Watch him stand in one place and just get murdered out of nowhere.
Parallel universe, where everyone is really nice to me, and FromSoft develops normal games. How did you get on the roof without legs?
Great question! She was literally put there by a dark god to taunt you.
Kinda sensing some bullshit around here. Also,
machine gun bow and arrows with sniper abilities. Explain that, FromSoft. Dude, this is worse than the fucking rot lakes. I really am. I hate how Miyazaki put swamps in all the games. Bro, give me 6 swamps and give these women legs and remove their sniper scopes and heavy artillery.
Yes.
They're literally turrets. They are living turrets. Now that's objectifying women.
I did color correct it like this. Be glad I haven't flipped the screen yet. Honestly, the Dark World isn't really that bad.
What, now he's gonna get murdered. Watch this. It's not that bad. Gets murdered.
If you don't run into the,
Yes! The freaking yandere crazy bitch that's invisible and murders you out of nowhere! Look! She's invisible!
Haven't flipped the screen yet. Honestly,
you're just walking, doing nothing, minding your business. And then?
The Dark World isn't really that bad if you don't run into the,
You just got doki dokied, bitch!
6 invisible ninjas. I mean, I guess they wouldn't be good.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Literally. Oh my god. And you know the craziest thing is? They wear purple, so they turn invisible. And then you're like, Nux, what are you talking about? Women don't, if they color themselves purple, they don't turn invisible. Well, let me be honest. Have you ever seen a purple woman? I don't think so. Proven.
Good ninjas.
I'm praying to Mork and Gork every day of my life, and these fucking women keep jump scaring me.
You can see them. I love the Dark World. It's okay. Everything is normal and okay in the Dark World.
All right. Oh, it's so nice and wholesome here. The Halig Tree. Bro, when I actually get to Rot World and the Halig Tree, I'm just so happy I passed the ordinal fucking Dark World, invisible woman, disabled, crippled, murder machine town. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
It's beautiful.
There it is. The mythical Halig Tree.
Ah!
Shelter to the forgotten. The salvation of the forlorn.
Stop saying that it's just full of racial minorities. Don't do it.
Home to the giant ants. It's just so beautiful to behold.
Shut up!
Please shut the fuck up. Running past the tinnitus national anthem. Who, by the way, dropped this cool horn.
No, dude, that horn, the big horn is broken. Now that horn, the little bubbles sucks, but the big bubble horn, holy fuck, it's OP.
Just wanted to show you that. And the best episode of Brave Wilderness.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to be bitten.
That was a good job. That was a good one.
The mysterious Halig Tree Town, home and habitat of the many minorities that I've spent the entire game brutally slaughtering. No hard feelings, right, guys? Sorry about what happened to your dad, by the way. Everyone is welcome in the Halig Tree.
Nice.
Except for the handicapped. In which case, fuck you apparently, go back to your parallel dimension. This town is built in a very similar fashion to a McDonald's jungle gym. They really got everything right in regards to the, bugs and diseases. View is
Yeah, dude, honestly, and those little snail summoning shit bags.
They really got everything right.
He's a little guy. It's like, this guy's not dangerous. It's just a little snail boy, little cute boy, little guy. He looks like he's a mountain of cum. And then he just summons shit and crystal pieces of crap to murder you.
Right, in regards to the bugs and diseases. View is fantastic, but
It is beautiful. Such a beautiful area.
I have to assail the gap to enter my house. What hate crime did Stairs commit? These little shits are going to have an aneurysm when I show them OSHA. Like, what do you mean you forgot to build a railing? When was this bridge constructed exactly? When
next to the literally next to people just dropping actual nukes on the bridge.
Here is the wet floor sign. I'm gonna need that to clean up the blood.
I love the fact that you fight her like her shadow clone way earlier in the game, and then you show up against the actual Loretta much later. It's just so cool.
How did you get a horse up here? I am
not on. You don't understand. She was here first, okay? The question is, why is she here on this terrace? And the answer is simple. Because she literally cannot leave. They built the entire city around her horse. And Juan over here is stuck here for eternity.
genuinely curious. Sorry about what happened to your family, by the way. And, your soul, apparently. Look, I know that sounds bad, but in my defense, I was really hungry.
Damn. Oh, no.
Go-Go Gadget Bubble Attack.
You and that bubble have been nothing but trouble. It's time to end it.
Proceeds to end. What the fuck?
I don't think her
Dude,
AI...
why does he get these schizo games? This guy, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna do regular gameplay videos. And I'm gonna do regular gameplay videos. The gameplay.
It's time to end it.
I don't think her AI...
What is that? Oh my god! Bro, who gave that horse fucking crack?
Can handle that. This boss is a...
Dude, it's like Max0r's gameplay. It's like he only plays video games that are as ADD as his editing.
Quite the challenge, plus a little bit more. With the only consolation being that I fought it 5 times already, and it didn't even help. Mainly because Loretta has an ungodly amount of magic. And if you don't close the distance, she will literally never stop shooting at you. Like, bro, please.
Yep, she does that. She does that. Her AI triggers to rolls and heals. So anytime you heal or roll, she'll just shoot again. So you'll take damage, you'll heal it, and then the next blast hits you.
Just want to heal right now. It looks so fucking cool, though. I have never had so much fun getting destroyed. Let's just, send this shit to the glue factory, please. Gotta fucking take her out behind the stables.
Dude, and then after all these really OP badass women in this game, and then the gaming journalists still had to come for Elden Ring. Bro, game journalists, what do you want? What do you want? This game is full of overpowered, disabled women, okay? Why do you still want to cancel them? Alright.
So after defeating the funny horse, we descend the length of the Halig tree and pass the...
Don't look down!
Normally sized ladder. Why would you build it like this? Down to the city of our heart's desire.
You're just gravity challenged, honestly. If gravity wouldn't be in it, like, dude.
Elfail.
Oh, it's so beautiful! I literally orgasm every time I see these fucking, towns.
Brace of the Halig tree.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Kind of a shitty tree if you have
to
brace it.
No, you don't have to brace it. No! The Halig tree is like, it's an Erd tree facsimile, okay? Oh, God, dude, doesn't even know the lore.
Oh God, I'm sorry for slandering your city. I'm sure it's really nice this time of year. And I can definitely say that it is absolutely breathtaking. In a literal sense. I have died here a lot, okay? Nice place you got here. Can't wait to give it a new paint job. Oh. This is the final legacy dungeon of the game. And as a result...
It is beautiful. It's so beautiful.
...of that, the most insane. Gripping the Halig tree with...
My favorite part about this area is when you're walking on like this really, really narrow balcony and then you get attacked by 14 rot knights shooting lasers at you.
The golden veneer. Elfail betrays its true nature of dark and sinister decay. Especially when it comes to the back alleys on the wrong side of town. I fucking...
Dude, I hate those guys so much.
Genuinely, how is this legal? Oh, sweet, cool, it's another one. Yeah, no, I'm really wondering what color my insides are, too. This is the...
Oh, no.
First 5 minutes of the stream, by the way.
It's just like LA. It's like like on the one hand you have like the fucking rich people neighborhoods. It's like, dude, it's like, oh, I love this place. It's so nice and beautiful. It's like, and then you make one wrong turn in LA, and then you're here. It's like, oh man, look at these people. They're full of gold and armor, and it's like, oh, it's gorgeous and breathtaking. One wrong turn into Skid Row.
He's on the wrong side of town.
Yeah, real.
That he's not up to anything up. Wow, I can't wait to meet the guy who owns this place. Really hope that he's not up to anything sinister or incestuous.
It's literally not his fault, dude. Wow, bro. Wow, he's a victim.
Because that would be fucking weird. Something is telling me I'm not supposed to go this way. The death cannons are giving me bad vibes. How are you even supposed to get past this shit? I just want to use the bonfire, please. You don't.
No, and they all chase you into that little fucking room. Oh, right. I totally forgot about this. You get... Normally, in Souls games, the fast and effective method is just skipping as many of the enemies as you possibly can. But the issue is here, they're right by the bonfire and by the grace, and the grace doesn't trigger when there are enemies in the room, and they just follow you in. Then you end up needing to fight these giant fucking tree guys on top of the bonfire in this little room where you can't dodge anything, and they kill you, and you start all the way at the last checkpoint because you couldn't light the bonfire.
Have to be like...
The devs knew exactly what they were doing when they put the big fucking tree guy next to the little hallway. Oh, this thing too! The end of the Millicent quest! God, that thing is annoying!
You don't have to be like this.
I wonder if he's actually gonna talk about this in bigger detail, because, oh my god. Dude, this thing, you don't understand. You fought a million of these ulcerated, rotty tree spirit shitbags in the past. But the fact that this spawns in the center of a rot pit is an actual war crime.
Oh, yes, my...
he's getting there. We're getting there.
Favorite From Software level. For one moment, I thought I was actually safe.
God, bro, honestly, I would take the fucking Scarlet Rot wading pools over the disabled invisible women of the fucking Oracle town any day.
Is that a man like the swamp?
Oh, cool, there's a thing over there.
Yeah. Go get it, bro. Go get it, go. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Nothing evil is gonna happen.
Can't wait for this to work out just fine. I'm a...
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'm not fucking doing this. You have... fun over there.
No, but the thing is, you actually have to kill that thing if you want to finish the Millicent quest. That's the most annoying part. There's a major quest that gives you, there are 2 fucking insanely good items that you could get right here, depending on the Millicent quest line that you do. You can either kill Millicent, or betray Millicent, or work with Millicent. If you kill her, you get, like, the rotten sword insignia or something, and if you don't kill her, then you get a whole other big awesome item shit. And they both involve killing this thing. And the Halig Tree, as it is an optional part of the game. So in order to actually get both of those talismans, you have to beat the game and do the Halig Tree quest line and the Millicent quest line and kill this piece of shit 2 times! 2 times. You have to do it 2 times in order to get both talismans. That is evil. That is actually evil.
Buddy, I choose life.
He didn't choose life. Dude, I love the Max0r montages so much.
$6 shrimp special.
All right. Is it Melania time? Is it Melania time? Is it Melania time? Is it the Blade of Mikola time? Is it time for the Blade of Mikola?
You got this, man. Worst she can do is kill you.
Worst she could do is kill you. Oh! Bro, Rot Mommy about to fucking annihilate you. The goddess of Rotussi is going to slap you so fucking hard, bro.
Hey there, babe.
Oh, no. Hey, she's just missing an arm. It's okay. Dude, no, you're not playing the Lacrimosa in the background.
Lacrimosa. Were you born on a minefield?
Were you born on a minefield? No, man, no! I'm sure there's a perfectly logical lore reason as to why she's half rotted away, okay? And why she still murders you. The fact that they made the biggest, baddest boss in the fucking Elden Ring game The fact that they went so far to make her the actual bad boss at the end of the game, the hardest boss fight, and they also made her a cripple, is just adding insult to injury. It's rubbing salt in the wound. It's putting fucking Tabasco sauce on my anus. Like, dog, at least let someone fully healed be the major baddie, the major fight. The fact that you literally had to make it a crippled slap my ass. My God. It's Urza Scarlet at just 19% of her power. Lacrimosa. Also, the fact that they gave her armor like toesies is just you know exactly what you're doing.
For so long that I thought I had died.
Is that Cottontail VA? Yo, it's the homie.
Hoping. Please.
Wait a second. If it is Cottontail, then I don't want to know where this goes. Cottontail is voiced in some insane shit. Oh God, no. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that the way Miyazaki shows his foot fetish is armored feet on a fucking badass, whereas Nickelodeon's foot fetish is Dan Schneider simping and sniveling over a 12-year-old's good feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Common Miyazaki W, rare foot fetish W.
Leading. Awaiting the return of my brother Mikola.
Uh-oh.
So about that.
Uh-oh.
I have killed 15 of you today.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
I will kill 20 of you tomorrow.
That stank must be abominable.
And one day, my brother will find his way home by the smell of the bodies.
It's pretty dark.
Heed my warning.
Pretty stanky.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
And I have not known the feet!
And I have never known
the feet. Say the feet. Feet.
Defeat.
Boo! You were so close. I have known no defeat. It's like the Ugandan Knuckles mean I do no defeat. Alright.
Well, you're about to, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I loved fighting Melania so much. I have never smelled defeat.
Hey guys, welcome back to the fight with
Melania, episode 420.
Melatonin, Blade of Michelin. I can remember that name because she says it
every time!
She kills you, which is a lot.
I mean, honestly, it's a pretty huge move that they had her repeat her name every single time. They have her repeat her name every time she kills you.
Remember that name because she says it every time she kills you.
It's so badass though that she does. It reminds you. Melania Blade of Mikola is just burned into your head after she kicks your ass 420 times. And can we also get a shout out for that one guy that tried to cancel me for making a 420 joke, and someone said because April 20th was apparently Hitler's birthday. Can we shout out that one guy? The editor, can you put the guy that wanted to cancel us for that?
Which is a lot.
I am Melania.
They didn't realize it was a Wii joke. They thought it was a Hitler joke, and they tried to... Remember that? Remember that, chat? That was a good time.
Blade of Mikola. I am Melania.
Oh, God.
Can you fucking stop now?
Melania Blade of Mikola is the hardest boss that FromSoft has ever made. And there
and the thing is, she's a hard boss, but she also regenerates every time she hits you. She is a hard boss, but she has one move that is so unforgivingly unfair that it literally drowns the rest of the boss fight. The rest of the boss fight is average, but there's one freaking waterfowl dance.
There are several good reasons for this.
No, there's one. There is one good reason for this, and it's this fight. It's this one attack.
The first of which being, no, she isn't.
What?
I just happen to have a sense of shame. She is incredibly fast, incredibly tanky, chains incredibly long combos, and gains health after every hit, making this less of an endurance fight and more of a goddamn marathon, punishing you with a grave setback for each and every mistake, which for me is a frequent occurrence.
Listen, some of us are born that some of us make a lot of mistakes.
Not to mention that the boss is so confident, she will wait for you to attack.
Oh, dude, she just stands there like fucking Dio every time.
Quite a while, actually. I honestly think I fucking confused her. She was not ready for the spread eagle strategy. Malenia demands nothing short of absolute perfection, where every move must be calculated and anticipated, right up until she—
Yeah, there it is! This freaking women jumping has forever become a PTSD. I see a woman jump and I instantly curl into a ball. It's like T-posing, that doesn't show dominance. Women jumping? Oh, fuck, man.
Jumps in the air.
It's over. It's literally over. She jumps in the air. She shows you her soul. This is the real Dark Soul over here. This is Dark Soul, S-O-L-E, gamers.
At which point, you are done—
It's over. It's literally over. Just turn off your game.
Playing the game. Just put the controller down now, buddy. If you are ever caught by this move at any time—
You dead.
You are dead.
Yep.
There is no dodging it. There is no tanking it. There is only running away from it and watching it get closer.
Yeah, because the thing is, it will catch up to you eventually. There's like one frame that you can actually dodge.
No matter what you do, some part of this thing is going to hit. And when it does, it is going to extend this boss fight by a lot.
Because it
Because
it also gives her health too. You have the biggest fucking shield in the universe.
I don't really know why people have problems with this boss. I'm gonna get a fucking glass of water real quick. Really, Malenia is the type of fight that you are never actually ready for. And I can say with absolute certainty that nothing in the game could have equipped me for this. No, not even you, boneless 10 times speed Morgott.
Boneless 10 times speed Morgott has nothing on Malenia.
He is the fastest, strikes the hardest.
Finally, some strong women in video games that are actually well-written characters. Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys?
And changes between all of her attacks, seemingly at random, making for a boss that you can never quite predict, much less understand. But ultimately, those are just the reasons that I keep coming back to her. Again, and again, and again. I do plan on finishing it.
This is crazy. It's wild. This is like the Sans fight with just a lot better quality and almost as sexy of a character.
Taking pure, unadulterated pleasure in finally conquering a boss that really, really wants you dead.
And then phase 2 happens and it's even worse!
And the feeling's mutual.
I am Malenia, Blade of Nicola.
And I have known defeat. Psych! Phase 2 time. Psych. Where's the psych?
Sorry, didn't quite catch the name.
It's like, loser, got him! Right, sometimes when a boss is just that hard and beats you that many times, you don't think there's another form. Right? The actual dismay of seeing a second phase on a boss that kicked your ass a billion times. I don't think Malenia is as easy as Sans. I'm not gonna lie, I think I died to Sans more times than I died to Malenia on my first playthrough. Embrace the Ratussi.
Pretty cool looking tree though.
Oh god. Wait! You joker! You thought phase 1 was hard? Oh, you buffoon. When I describe Malenia to people, I never talk about phase 2 because I don't want to ever spoil it. Spoil the fact that phase 2 exists. Like, when I talk about hard boss fights in other, like, video games or whatever, I always, like, when I'm describing them, I talk about phase 2, right? I talk about fucking, how Sans goes crazy. I'll talk about how, the Nameless King, I think from Dark Souls 3, is probably the second hardest boss in Souls games that I've played. And, like, that guy, I'll describe his phase 2. After you kill his dragon, he just fucking becomes Escanor from the Seven Deadly Sins, for example. But Malenia, I never described the second phase. I feel like phase 2 is my favorite thing because people literally die inside when they recognize there is a phase 2. Almost every Souls boss has a phase 2, but for Malenia, because phase 1 is so insurmountable, you feel like it's literally impossible. Oh my god! Literally history's biggest white woman jump scare of all time.
I hope you're ready to laugh.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm about to make K-Lid look like a fucking joke.
Oh god, dude!
You will witness true horror at the hands of the Scarlet Rot.
Oh god. Oppenheimer no jutsu.
Because I'm going to kill you again.
We got it, thank you.
And again.
Yeah, we know. We're gonna, yeah, okay.
And again.
Yeah, you can destroy me anytime. I love the Max0r fucking AMVs. They're so good. I'm so happy Max0r didn't actually describe the second phase of the fight. That is a fight that, honestly, you cannot spoil it. You can't spoil it. For me, I played, so the second Elden Ring came out, I played Elden Ring because I love Souls games. I played Elden Ring and it instantly became like my favorite game of all time. Up there, literally top 2 instantly. And when I got to Melania, I literally walked in there blind because I logged off. I played Elden Ring right when it happened. And dude, it took me literally dozens and dozens of tries to beat phase 1, and then phase 2 happened, and it's a life experience you will never forget, honestly. I hope the DLC introduces a boss that's this hard. I hope fucking fuck Nobbler the Impaler, or whatever the guy's name is as difficult as a fight as Melania in the DLC. And I'm so happy we're gonna be doing the Elden Ring lore dive. It's gonna be amazing. What? DLC? Wait! This isn't even the end! He doesn't fight the Elden Beast! Bro, he doesn't even fight the Elden Beast! We're getting another MS up! That was amazing, dude. Alright, baby. I hope you're ready to get epilepsy. New Elden Ring video gamers. This is like my favorite content on the internet. This is one of the videos I was looking forward to most. Alright, let's go.
Limgrave,
Yes!
Palid,
Yes!
Liurnia,
Yes!
Altus, Leyndell,
Yes!
Gelmir,
That's a lot of places!
whatever this place is.
That's a lot of places. There's almost as many places as there are sexually transmitted diseases in Florida.
Limgrave, I give up. These places and many more in the lands between were once ruled by the great Queen Merica. Before the world's messiest divorce, now Merica's treasure, source of all her power, languishes in the hands of the demigods, waiting to be claimed only by the strongest of champions. But that's kinda hard. This promise drove countless
Oh
targets.
my god, that is the most cursed drip combo I've ever seen.
Strongest of champions. But that's kinda hard.
What is this?
Promise drove countless tarnish to the Erd Tree in pursuit of horrors more terrifying than they could dare to imagine. These journeys are the pursuit of that treasure, the great Elden Ring.
From the open shore I will learn to.
Why is the music such a bop? Why is it so fire? How is he doing this?
My soaring past the great divine. Voices that surface seem to call out all the love.
Every montage he does is so good. This video is like watching crack getting injected into your veins.
Is it still a sin if I let that menace sail to calmer tide? I'll awaken what's asleep inside.
Bro. Blood and fire. Yes, that's a George R.R. Martin. I was about to say, is that a George R.R. Martin reference? He keeps calling it fire and blood. Every book and yeah, all right. See, I thought the major George R.R. Martin references in Elden Ring is that there's so much incest.
Last time on Elden Ring, our heroes emerged to find a world in ruins and a throne unclaimed. Alone, they braved Godric the Graphic's funny bouncy castle to perform some prosthetic surgery. Enrolled in Raya University with a major in family medicine, challenged the
Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch.
A great hero were dawned in a pitched battle to vaporize the eastern seaboard. Nothing of value was lost that day. Descended Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex and introduced him to the Bullet of 45. And finally, entered the golden capital of Lanedale to claim the Elden throne. I fucking hate IKEA. But that's all in the past now, and you don't have to view it. My audio sounded like it was in a bathroom sink. So all you need to know is
it's amazing watching him get better. At every upload, he literally gets better.
Skid Row is fucked up. Here is the plan. To enter the Erd Tree, we're going to need more
Bro, Lanedale is just LA. You got top living life, Hollywood culture. You have the people living at the top of the celebrity sphere, and you also have homeless people all over the place.
Firepower than American Recess. And that is where the Mountain of Death and Destruction and Fuck comes in. Compared
the Mountain of Fuck, known for its legendary ability.
To California, I would say this is an improvement. To reach these high peaks and mountainous menageries, our heroes must escape California and brave the Forbidden Lands, which is a task easier said than done.
The Forbidden Lands is just, it's wild that they even came up with the Forbidden Lands. They're like, all right, this is good. We're gonna call it the Forbidden Lands. It's gonna be like snowy and also dark and kind of invisible, and you're just gonna have to jump around there.
Hey guys, Max0r here. Welcome to the Lumaki dimension. I can overlay anything onto the screen. The fuckers built their boss fight inside Patrick's dream. So we head into the cleverly disguised hallway, and the only major problem we encounter is that the enemies are too small to fucking hit. As an empath, I can sense that it's cold. You know what? I think it's time that we
get absolutely roasted because you're using holy damage on the Black Blade Kindred. That's cringe.
This is the normal difficulty boss. You know what? Fuck it. Let's skip this one. Yeah, this is definitely enough.
My favorite part about this entire area is that there's so much stuff to do, and I don't think anyone literally ever does any of it. You just run past all of it.
Shadowing anything.
Mountaintops of the Giants, also known as an extremely long hallway.
Welcome to the Funny Mountain, where the difficulty spikes harder than the elevation. Like, geologically, how does this happen? You know, you can tell it's going to be a great area when the first NPC you meet is—
My favorite part of Mountaintops of the Giants is the invisible bridge that connects the mountain to the tower across the chasm. That you have to be like, oh yeah, totally, I'm just gonna freaking walk right across this invisible bridge. Dude, every FromSoft game has to have a giant invisible bridge. Every time.
It's absolutely off his perks. Wow, dude, you're just like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm fantastic at writing jokes. So we're here in the oh my god. This mountain is so beautiful. It makes me want to dive into it and stay there forever. Once upon a time, these mountains were an ancient battleground where giants dwelled among men. Now it's a modern battleground where ketamine dwells inside my blood. You know, this place looks really nice, but what did Mr. Krabs do to jellyfish fields? This is not how I imagine dragons. Radioactive.
Got him! Oh!
Well, I'm bored of this place. It's just missing that little bit of—
Oh yeah, that cave is great. It's a whole cave, and you're like, oh man, I wonder what's gonna be at the end of the cave, and it's just Godskin Duo.
Well, I'm bored of this place. It's just missing that little bit of variety to the gameplay, you know, with its 3 dungeons. But because FromSoft packaged their game with the ability to do this, he's so beautiful. We're going to be using this amazing mechanic to talk to you about energy drinks.
Oh my god, this is the sponsored segment.
That's right. GamerSupps made the mistake of sponsoring—
I think the only person I'm gonna actually watch a sponsored segment is Max0r, because listen, I might not buy the product, but I will have a seizure.
me. And they said, yes, you can make Elden Ring builds based on our flavors. This is a decision I will make them regret. Alright, first on our list is Blowhole Blast. She looks very sad today. I can think of a pretty appropriate weapon for this build, honestly. Emotional damage. Damages you with how he fucking looks. Titty Milk. Why would you do this?
They have titty milk? Sign me the fuck up, baby.
Lots of strength on this guy. He was stung by a bee. Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Got a big schnauzer on this one.
Oh my god, is that Nags?
Gonna be doing an arcane poison build. It really accentuates the flavor. My favorite one is definitely code Max0r with a 0 for free shipping on GamerSupps samples. He gets to try energy drinks for free using the link in the description. Or he could use the code for 10% off GamerSupps purchases if he is watching the video late. My man's got a lot of stamina. Piss man, because all that water-soluble vitamin B12 has to go somewhere. My sink is so—
You know the Rick and Morty community is still angry at me for saying that the Pissing Man episode is one of the best episodes of the show.
So goddamn energized right now. Fuck. That's a big skeleton. I'm sure it's not indicative of any other video games. We have entered the fucking calcium carnival.
Nah, bro, that's a joke, bro. That
game is very humorous.
This Deathrite bird, holy shit, is it hard. Harder than it has any right to be. I have died to this bird so many times.
You know what? Fuck this boss. I got a cool plan for this guy. It's time to put those wings to the goddamn test.
Oh my god, you could just cheese it? What? No! I am literally so angry. This bird was as hard as my upstairs neighbor before, and you could just cheese it?
Genuinely didn't know if that was possible. Bailiff, whack his balls. On the far side of the mountain, there's this, funny castle. I think Miyazaki put these here to torture me. This is the part of the game that gets offended when you take damage. And there is a lot of damage to be taken.
My favorite part about this castle is the teleporting invisible knights that show up everywhere, teleport out of the blue, and then obliterate your asshole, stun locking you into oblivion. That's my favorite part.
My favorite is the 13th annual Ghost Convention. Very packed venue we've got today. Zoinks, Scoob, I'm taking you to the shelter to get euthanized. Oh, you thought you could escape. Here we find one of the most bosses ever made. You know, if I can ever start fighting him. Hey there, guys. I'm back at the boss run. Oh, so we kill all of his imaginary friends, and he doesn't take to that very badly.
Yo, what? How is the music always so fire?
Hey guys, it's me, Nameless King. I thought this was going to be a normal boss. With the frizz, no way. This man is known for having more damage than God. Hey there guys, it's me again. Although
yeah, my favorite thing is that foot attack that he does, that it's like, oh, you like feet? Well, I could take off your whole health bar with one hit.
Well, I've got to give him credit for showing off great disability representation. From me, my game is disabled from beating this fucking boss. Man's using his wheelchair for a hit and run. Fuck. Dude, why did I do this to myself?
So good. Every single time. His montages are just so fire. There it is.
Hey there, buddy. Want to hear the lore about this church?
No, thank you.
It all started with an ancient war between...
Oh wait, lore? Well, let me remind you something. I don't actually understand anything about Elden Ring lore from Elden Ring. I just watched the Vati videos after, and that's how I understand any form of lore whatsoever. The game itself teaches me jack diddly shiddly.
They're doing 20 damage to each other.
That is why, Tarnished, you must ascend up the mountain and face the fire giant.
Oh, baby.
Wait a fucking second. I wasn't listening to the exposition.
Dude, the first fire giant fight is just brutal. This fire giant has more stamina than my neighbor upstairs, who's literally been obliterating his schmeat for the last 40 minutes.
So this is John Cena. I call him that because you can't fucking see him. I think that
got him. That's funny.
Made him a little too big. We're gonna have to fight him on his own turf. Oh hell. Oh yeah, dude, let's go fight the fire giant. This boss mostly attacks you with his garbage lid, you know, so he can take the fucking trash out. And that is a problem because, well, he's not holding it with his fucking feet. So to beat this boss, I'm going to have to use my secret ability called post-cognition, which allows me to interpret events that have already happened. It appears that I should have dodged that. Fortunately, this boss has a weakness. It's called playing a mage build. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. But for the rest of—
How could you say that? That is so unfair. Bro, no, the fire giant is a perfectly balanced and fun boss fight. Also, you get to look at feet for the entire fight. Bro, sign me the hell up, bro. Sign me the hell up.
We have to attack his really detailed feet. This is what Miyazaki intended. You can't laugh at it.
Dude, Miyazaki likes feet. Leave the man alone.
You fucking asshole!
Was that Connor?
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know to do that.
God, they made the monkey voice this man.
Fine, then. If you want my legs so much, you can fucking have it!
That's not really what I meant.
Yes! Give it to us,
fuck
baby!
Is that?
For free? The montages are just so good every time.
I think I broke him.
Got him. Got him.
Welcome, Tarnished, to the fire which will burn the Erd Tree.
Great, so I can go in now, right?
No, of course not.
What?
Far beyond these mountains, in the ruins of ancient Oklahoma, there is a weapon capable of killing even the gods themselves. And for your journey to come to a close, you must brave these treacherous palisades. For within lies the shadow of Queen Marika and the rune of destined death.
Wait, why is it called that?
Why do you think?
Many reasons, actually.
Okay, that's enough for the rest of my life. Take my hand so I can melt myself. Fuck it.
I mean, that's my reaction every time I make believe I'm touching a woman, too.
Moron. For so long, I have waited for this chance.
What is this voice acting?
To one day.
Why did they do that to my girl?
Commit arson.
Yes, preach.
Tarnished, I have been with you every step of your journey.
Bro's asleep. Why are you talking?
And it made me want to vaporize myself.
Incredibly based. That's how I want to act after I journey with most people. Maybe it's a them problem, I swear.
In Minecraft.
Totally.
This is goodbye, Tarnished. I hope this world crushes your skull like a grape.
No! And it does. And it does.
Hey guys, Max0r's here. Today we're gonna be visiting the, holy
Kansas
shit,
Prime.
It's so beautiful. I'm ingenious. I think this is a hazard. Midwest Fur Fest is fucked up.
Bruh.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh wow.
All the furry conventions over here, Western United States, going crazy.
This shit is really neat. Just gotta walk through the obvious boss arena. Who put this here? Why do they hate me? What?
Dude, I freaking love George R.R. Martin. Man was just like, all right. So you give me this your finished freaking work, and it's like, all right. So now I will plop dragons everywhere. There will be dragons here, and here. We will be putting dragons every conceivable place.
When does the camera stop?
Should we make different dragons? No, we'll just copy paste a couple of times.
It's working. I'm gonna deal with it later. I'm just not thinking about how it covers the walls in spaghetti. Excuse me, I just forgot my souls. Welcome to the Australian afternoon, where the difficulty is spikes harder than the elevation. Look guys, even the magpies are
Dude, look at these birds. They swarm you more than e-girls swarm popular Twitter posts right now.
here. They are just a blast to fight, honestly.
Another one of the same dragon. What?
Amazing. They really want my french fries. Dog, this shit look like a war zone. Why are there so many of them? Miyazaki, please. So after a quick detour at the Furry Pride Cemetery.
God, was that a JoJo reference?
We make our way into the church, you know, the one. Do you get the feeling that this game is just getting too good? Have you ever thought, what's the worst thing I could fight? Well, my friend, think no longer.
Bro, Godskin Duo was, I think, the hard cap. Until here, I think every fight was very, very easy. Cause I didn't know about the sleep shenanigans before. I think Godskin Duo was the first, like, yep, the rest of the boss fights in this game are gonna be a lot harder.
Godskin Duo.
Bro,
Hey guys, it's the Foreskin Brothers coming at you with another.
That was literally the most overused joke in the history of time. But I don't care, because Max0r's editing is so insane that he makes 16 jokes in every second.
A vlogging video. This boss is a real krill issue, a real skull issue. From the developers, I consider this boss a personal slight and attempt to kill me via aneurysm. You know what? I think that 2 Godskins actually isn't hard enough. We can do better. What the fuck? What if I installed a mod that doubles the Godskin Duo?
Yes!
And what if it wasn't the worst idea I've ever had in my life? That shit would be fucking crazy, honestly.
The
really
Foreskin Duo! Oh my god, bro!
Wacky stuff from my
That's the greatest joke you've ever heard.
imagination. I genuinely regret this. And even when you manage to kill one, which, good luck, you're gonna realize that you aren't fighting a Godskin Duo. You're fighting a Godskin 3.5. Or in my case, Godskin 14. Because God is dead and we skinned him.
Bro, how good is this montage in every single
Pull off
fight?
your skin, there's a demon under there. Exiting the best boss in the entire game, we enter the rest of Fair Missoula. The rest of Fair Missoula, a cracked and crumbling landscape, once home to a thriving race of dragons. Unfortunately, though, it is still occupied by a thriving race of dragons. You know, because they're just so easy to miss. I'm waking up to slap my nuts. Awesome, guys. We got lightning fortification. I like it so much, I'm going to keep it on my screen. Why does God forsake his creation?
I love how they put Crucible Knights here too. It's like, you thought dragons were annoying. Well...
Hey there, guys. It's me again. I'm back for the bird things. Wow, this is so much fucking fun. I'm happy. Fair Missoula is a land of many mysteries. Mysteries such as, why?
Dude, I don't understand. Some of difficulty in, like, Soul-type games, like, bro, I love the difficulty of some bosses. But making it just annoying to pass through a hallway because of just infinite birds, it's like, I would take toxic swamps over those birds any day of the week.
Hey, God. But to access the greatest mystery of them all, we're going to need to do some platforming, making our way down the fun gameplay.
The only thing worse than birds! Platforming in Souls games, oh my god.
We reach a random divot in the ground, which we're supposed to nap in. This prompts us to have a crazy fucking dream.
True.
What the fuck? A dream of what could have been if I didn't smoke crack. Then the storm expands to consume my earthly flesh, like in Fortnite.
Okay.
Shit, I was hoping that would kill me.
Oh my god! It's a giant testicle with 2 heads! You heard of one cock with 2 balls. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 ball with 2 cocks.
How?
You have not been ready for the giant testicle with 2 penises. For far too long, a single cock has been held up by separate balls, but now we are entering a different age with 1 testicle and 2 cocks.
There's the weather up there. Welcome everyone to the most diabetic boss in the game. He's not really big in the whole movement thing. So instead of killing you directly,
that's not true, he teleports.
Lord Parthenax screams at God to kill you instead. What a coincidence. I also scream at God to kill me. This is like half piss. And if you're wondering what the other half is, it's piss. It's just piss. Come on, man, I don't even look like a sink. This boss hit me so hard that he knocked all the bones out of my body. Don't worry, I managed to take care of his bones as well. It affects his ability to fire straight. This is the best shit I've ever done for a video.
Did he install a mod to remove the bones from his character just for that one joke? Can I just say that I respect him so much?
I don't know if you can dodge this one. Oh my fucking god, that was so cool. Legalized nuclear bombs. Following a night.
I don't know if you've been around for the last, 100 years, but unfortunately they're kind of legalized, bro. They're as legalized things get.
Second engagement in my skin relocation. The boss decides that actually, no. Just no.
He leaves, and you're like, oh wait, is that over? Because, half the dragon bosses you fight throughout the game just disappear. So you're like, oh, this is just another one of those disappearing dragon bosses.
What? I call this move the reaction base. Thank you, Star Scourge Radon.
It's a Radon moment. Is that a Radon reference?
Really enjoyable when the boss fucking fights me from a different dimension. I don't think Placiduous Axe is supposed to be doing this. He's learning right now.
Oh my god! Get some kill level enemy.
He can even use a laser to teleport me straight into the grave. His aim is really his aim is really fucked.
Dude, this is spray and pray. Dude, this is just your average American gun owner experience. They're like, hey, you have a gun. Have you taken basic training? Yes.
His aim is really
I have taken basic training. I know exactly what
his aim is really fucked up.
America! There you go. Oh god.
Wait a fucking second. We respawn back at the bird section when we die. That's great. That's awesome. 10 out of good. Where the fuck is he?
Nice. Alright. It is time for one more tree sentinel.
Alright, boys. Last OSHA violation. All we gotta do is walk up to... There is no mercy in this world. This is my favorite boss in the game. I'm just gonna leave this one for later.
I love this guy. He's probably my favorite boss to fight.
He shot me through the fucking wall? Hey guys, welcome to the secret duo battle. It's really fun when you get to play the game. Almost as fun as stoning people to death. And he's got about 15 ways to do it. Number 13, the Palestinian high five.
Oh my god! I don't even want to explain this joke. All right, I'm not explaining this joke, but oh my god!
This boss I do not get past. I consider him bullshit, and a big part of that bullshit is the sheer fucking speed at which this man gives London handshakes. Bro, they made Bloodborne like 4 consoles ago. You gotta move on, buddy. Gaming in 2015 was fucked up. We've got a lot of fun attacks with this guy, like rocks and hey there, broski. How's the
Just kill the guy already, dude, please!
weather today? Why are the respawns here like that? So after a long game of fetch with a normal-sized pitbull, who clearly has not had enough preschoolers, here you go, buddy. I'll fix that one right up for you. All right, class. Today we're going to.
Why would you edit this in? Why would you find a way to edit the creepy Anakin children here?
Choose the strongest. I decided to take this dog on a long walk behind the shed. He's going to a farm upstate.
Got him. Totally won't be a second phase.
Oh, fuck. There's a spider on my hand.
Got him. Got him.
If destined death is truly thy longing, then claim it.
Montage time. Or not.
I'm going to fucking skin you alive.
God! Malekith is probably my favorite boss to fight.
Okay, so welcome to the evil shelter. I call it that because the dog euthanizes you. Malekith.
In Mother Russia, dog euthanize you.
And see, the whack ape of meth is definitely the fight. He is so fast, so aggressive, and so airborne that it makes me wonder.
Dude, this is just the Air Bud sequel that everyone needed. This is how you make a remake, Disney. Just remake Air Bud as Malekith the Black Blade.
Do I get to play the game that I bought? You are literally fighting death right now. So if he kills you, you have to start a new character. Look,
that would be sick. Oh my god. Can you imagine the respect that would garner from the community? Bro, oh my lord.
Hey, don't make the rules around here, okay? I feel like most of this is just trying to hit him, ever, and the range on that sword means that he isn't going to share that issue. For lack of a better word, Malekith is an absolute beast, because not only do his attacks drain your health slowly and quickly, but they also reduce your natural lifespan. Usually to a few seconds. He also lowers your height to -6.
I think the problem with Malekith is if you get hit once, you're dead. Not just because he takes away all your HP, but because you are going to be in a downward spiral forever.
Alright guys, so I figured out the bone remover works in cutscenes. I can't really tell if this makes
Why did you remove the bones?
the fight easier or harder. He's having some mobility issue. Where am I going? This is not a battle of attrition. We are not going to be low in healing, but we are going to be low in health. Malekith might be damaging, mobile, and especially aggressive. Please let me play the game now. But what he isn't is able to survive the base cannon. We can't outspace Malekith, and we certainly aren't going to outmaneuver him. But what we can do is outdance Malekith. I'm very good at it. And with the right combination of dodging, punishing, and staying uncomfortably close to the boss, you smell pretty good, Malekith. We just might be able to take this dog down.
Poor man has 6 HP. I wish that he would have like 100%, 50% of his actual HP. So you genuinely have to learn all of his movesets to win every time. But if you could just get a nuke and you could literally win. Easy.
At least that's the theory. In practice, it's easier said than done.
Montage time, baby. Oh yeah. I love this game. If you thought my commentary was gonna give you a seizure, wait until you see my boss fights. there, that's Death Nut. A lot of you are unaware.
Ooh, I'm a big fan of ominous crucifixes.
Yes. Is that a Jesus reference? Oh my god. Wait, is he going to kill a god? Is this actually a Jesus reference? I was memeing, but.
The rune of death is unbound.
Yo, Seth voice Gideon reference.
And that is probably a bad thing.
Now that's commentary.
Now death is once more a part of this world.
Damn.
Things definitely weren't dying before. I checked.
True. Meanwhile, he slaughtered an entire village of Albinaurics, but let's not worry about the lore. You don't learn lore from Elden Ring, alright? This is one thing.
Your destiny lies close at hand, Tarnished. Make the lands between
great again.
Whole again. Restore the Elden Ring. Also, how did you get here?
Don't worry about the random teleporting, okay? Can you imagine having to walk from Farum Azula?
Nope, fuck that shit, I'm out. I've got a really important errands to do right now. What? Saving the world, you know, I can do it later. It's not going anywhere. You know, I've just been so busy lately.
Hey there, Tarnished.
Oh! He's going to do the Moog quest. It's Mogan time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mogan time.
Oh god, take me back.
So, how's your love life been?
Well, I have a girlfriend now.
Puppets don't count. Listen, Tarnished.
What about women that I've rolled in gacha games? Does that count? Please say that counts.
I pity you. A lot. So I'm letting you in on an opportunity.
Is it human trafficking?
Oh.
Yes.
Was that an Andrew Tate reference?
Deep below our feet, on the shores of the blood swamp, there lies a kingdom for the rejected, the poor, and especially the incels.
They're just like me, for real.
Like you. Together with the power of the great Imperium Mikola, which I kidnapped.
You kidnapped a god.
I had free candy. We will overthrow the order of the
Is that an incest reference?
Third tree and replace it with an order of pure blood.
You know I set the tree on fire, right?
That's not relevant right now. Consider this your formal invitation to Hustlers University.
That is an Andrew Tate reference.
I'm gonna pass.
No refunds.
Wait, no, I didn't ask for that! You took my bones. Yeah, this place looks...
Stop with that stupid freaking gimmick. Oh my god.
It's pretty safe to drink. Don't you want to try the jungle juice? He really wasn't kidding about the blood swamp. Okay, so we're here with the mesothelioma children. I think I'm entitled.
Don't mess with the mesothelioma children, okay? They're okay. They're cool. They're chill. They're cute, sort of.
Some financial compensation. Oh shit, that one's doing a...
This is just all the students of Hustlers University. This right here, a lot of you are unable to see. You see these regular blue incels? You see, these right here are the people that pay $50 to join Andrew Tate's Discord server and make believe that he's actually learning shit.
Thelioma children. I think I'm entitled to some financial compensation. Oh shit, somersault. Bro, these things are fucking creepy. They hit me back with that fluoride stare. Moguin Palace is the evil level. I can tell it's evil because of all the red and the blood. Now, I'm going to address the obvious here and say, yes, this is just like the end of Evangelion, but that isn't what makes this level terrifying. No, what makes this level terrifying is the... Hey, you! This truly is an Undertale.
Yeah, those birds, goddamn, why are birds always the worst villains?
What the fuck is going on over here? Is that fucking Squidward? I think I installed the wrong bot. Hey fellas, how's your hammer hanging? Oh my god,
Oh god, dude, man just became a living aneurysm.
I'm not feeling comfortable right now. What? They've accepted me as their god. Why is there a merchant down here?
Greetings, traveler. You must be very tired after such a long journey.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Where did you even come from? Okay, bitch, let's fucking go. Please stop it. It is so dark in here. That's fucking illegal. No, I refuse to accept that.
No! I hate that place, honestly.
Oh, there's a chest up there.
Worth it.
Don't need the item. I don't need the item. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. I can see why they want to keep that.
Oh god, it's Mogan time, baby! It's Mogan time!
Are you guys busy or something?
Oh god, dude. I think Moog is also one of my favorite bosses. Dude, Elden Ring is truly a masterpiece. Like, I don't agree with Elon Musk often, but man, when Elon Musk said Elden Ring is art...
Damn it, I was doing something in the blood dimension, brother.
Is Connor all the voices?
I do not have time to pound your boy pussy today.
I feel like Max0r gets his little shits and giggles by just making voice actors say the most uncouth and unhinged shit possible.
Ha! You were busy. Also, what the fuck?
What's the matter, Tarnished? Don't you support young love?
Ah!
You are siblings.
And you are a little bitch, but I'm not fucking crying about it now, am I?
How do you even fuck that?
There's no need to worry, Tarnished, because you're next.
Here we are fighting with, Satan. They didn't even try to hide it. That makes up 2 on our list of biblical ne'er-do-wells. I go through a lot to make these jokes, okay? I don't know why I keep doing this to myself.
To make one joke, my man spawned in a whole ass Rykard.
I go through a lot to make evil, boss. I can tell he's evil because of all the incest and the pedophilia.
As far as like pretty evil things, I'd say incest and pedophilia are pretty high on the list.
Don't pay attention to the ominous rings and the scary music. It just means he likes you.
Also, don't pay attention to the length of his spear. Like, goddamn, man's spear is so freaking long he could be a hentai protagonist.
As the Lord of Blood, Moog utilizes a variety of sanguine schemes, such as the flashbang, the blood force trauma, and the shower. It's the ultimate weapon against a gamer. But most importantly, Moog's main attack is removing the blood from your body and then throwing it back at you. Nice try, buddy. That shit's full of microplastics. By the way, this boss is weak to bleed damage because...
You fool. You've ingested my blood, but I am vaccinated. You are in big trouble now.
Why not? Overall, Moog is a simple fight. In theory.
Until Phase 2!
Which is great because I have a simple mind. Every single attack is fair and telegraphed, even if it's a little too telegraphed. And he certainly doesn't need to jump across the arena 7 times in a row. You can really tell I'm not mad about it. Despite being punishing, Moog is one of the best bosses in the entire game. Although I think it could use a little bit more blood. Really haven't seen enough of that. Just be careful what you wish for.
This is the craziest part of the entire game. When this first happened to me, I didn't know about the whole Crimson Tier thing to protect you. I just literally lost my mind.
Okay, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck? How do you even dodge this?
So legendary. The way he edits every fight to just look like some crazy cinematic masterpiece. Got him! Oh my god. Actually beautiful stuff. Damn. Bro, it's like glorious. Actual glory. It's beautiful. How does this man go from making some of the most insensitive jokes possible to just breaking your head with some of the craziest editing imaginable to just creating something so beautiful? Max0r truly is one of the greatest YouTubers, I think, of this era. And I really wish
fuck off, Squidward. This isn't what I meant by Squid Games.
The hunter she walks on the seacoast way with a bath before her crash, and the driftwood floats evermore.
It's beautiful. Oh god, next one starting with Halictree.
So, how big is this game supposed to be?
Bro, this video was incredible. God, it was so good. Dude, he literally needs another one for Melania and all the capital stuff. Oh my God. Max0r did it again. He made another masterpiece. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on Kink. Stay weird, fam.